Testing 1, 2, 3. Hey, Dave. Yeah, I do. Hang on a second. Let me send you a link. I think it should be better. I went down to Walmart and they did not have any microphones. I have some old flying David Clark headsets, but I don't have the adapter for the 3mm input. You know, I was thinking about this too. I think that that microphone input may be for a headset and not just listening. I don't know. Hi, Jackie. Copy that link, Jackie. I'm sitting here. Oh, here's Yaman. You there? No, I can't hear anything he's saying. God damn it. Can you hear me at all?
How about now? How about now?
Oh, yeah, thank God. Fucking with me.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh.
My
I was
headset
just
wasn't.
about ready to let the screen.
As soon as you said that, I looked down and my headset wasn't plugged all the way in.
Hey, Marlon. Hey, Jackie. Copy
Hey.
that link if you want to come on, Dave. Yeah, is it better?
Hello, hello. Well, it's still there.
It is still there.
Yeah, because you can hear me talk and then you hear me. Now, is your YouTube is muted?
Well, see, that's the thing.
The actual stream itself is what I'm talking about.
Well, I still don't understand how you mute that when.
Okay. Do you have your YouTube channel open?
No. Well, I go through. I mean, if I went on my phone.
Like you're watching this on StreamYards is what you're watching it on.
Right.
Okay, then you don't have YouTube open.
No.
Okay, you're just getting.
That's what I couldn't figure out what you were talking about.
Right.
Why would anybody have YouTube open?
Okay, because what happens is the moderator end of it and watching the side chat is different. So if you see a comment that you don't want up there, you need to be in YouTube to get rid of it.
Yeah, but they're not seeing the comments on StreamYard unless I approve them, right?
No, they all go through. Because they go from.
You mean on YouTube they all go through?
Yeah, they go through StreamYards then to YouTube.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
what you're doing is while you're in StreamYards, even though StreamYards is slow, so you watch StreamYards and that's your chat. But if you were to
Gotcha.
block somebody or time someone out or remove a comment, that all gets done on YouTube.
Oh, gotcha.
And then YouTube is what actually archives the stream.
Okay, gotcha.
StreamYards is just what it is. You're streaming software. You're streaming to YouTube.
Gotcha.
You know.
But see, I think when I was doing chats lately, yeah, I know, Rita. When I was doing chats lately, I had to enable the DVR every time I did one. Where this way, I don't know what it's doing.
Well, that's the thing. You open up your YouTube right now.
Yeah, on a
And
different browser.
Yes, in a different browser.
Right.
And it's analytics, I think you go into, not.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
And then once you're in analytics,
Yep.
you can do everything you need to do the video. There's even a spot in there where you can drop a video. Yeah, you see everything now?
Oh, I got you.
Poke around in there, now that you have that open.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
And the trick to that is if you were to want to watch your YouTube stream, you just mute it. And then what happens is you're the panel. So everybody talking, you're not getting YouTube playing in the background. That's why you mute YouTube.
Gotcha.
And then you can watch your stream to moderate the chat. That makes sense. See how?
Yeah, but here's the thing now. This volume control.
Yes. Don't go to volume control on the computer. Go to volume control right on the screen on YouTube.
Well,
Next to the play button and all of that on YouTube, on the screen itself. That make sense?
No. Because
Okay.
so say
I'm going to show you something.
Hey, say this. No.
Go ahead.
So say right now I'm on YouTube through a Safari browser.
Yes.
When I'm turning this volume up and down,
Yes.
I'm seeing my YouTube, but that volume would still be there if I only saw StreamYard too. So I guess I don't understand how I would mute the volume when it's the same for both platforms. How am I getting an independent volume setting?
Because you're opening YouTube, which is an app to watch it, which has its own YouTube
No, but here's the
volume.
deal. Say like right now. Okay, so the StreamYard's going, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let's say I click out, turn it off right now.
Yes.
It's still the same volume control, even though YouTube is just shut down.
Okay, I'm going to show you something then, okay?
All right.
You're going to have to let me screen share once I pull this up. I'm going to pull everything up. Okay. Now you see where it's asking you to share my screen?
Oh, yeah.
Down the bottom of StreamYards. Okay. Now do you see how that just changed and how it looks like in depth?
Yeah.
Okay, now watch this. Now you see us on the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
This is where I'm talking about. You see right here? See how I have that muted?
On
Okay,
the
now-
YouTube screen.
Yes, now watch. Where I'm talking about. You see right here? Hear us talking now?
Yeah.
See how I have that muted?
Oh, yeah. Let me try that then.
That's where you go.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha.
That's
Yeah,
where you
okay.
go and mute YouTube, right there.
Were you on YouTube Studio there?
No, I was actually just on YouTube, period.
But should I mute that from YouTube or YouTube Studio?
No, you mute that from YouTube. You can mute that from YouTube or YouTube Studio. It depends on where you're at on the stream
I gotcha.
itself.
Yeah, okay. Now I see what you're saying. Now.
Yes, that's what I was trying to explain to you before.
Oh, gotcha.
Now, what you do is you just let YouTube run muted, and you get no revive, even though we have this little echo. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Now,
That's
let me
all.
go on here. Let me see where this is.
Oh, no problem, lonely guy. I'm just trying to give Tom all
Oh,
the tips
yeah.
and help he needs. And
Now, is the echo gone away now?
no,
God
it's still
damn it.
coming through your
And I
end.
definitely have the YouTube muted.
Right. And then that's what happens. You open the YouTube and you can look at it. That's all it does. And you're not muting it on your desktop.
Yeah.
You're muting it on YouTube
Yeah. Yep.
through
I
the
get it.
browser.
I get it now. Yep. I get it now.
Yep.
Now I
Trust
went
me,
down-
Pansy
I-
comes in on some streams, and we're like, Pansy, you got to mute YouTube. You got to mute YouTube. But she'll have so many windows open, she can't figure out which window to go mute it on.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yep.
So,
Hey, Laura. How you doing? So I went down to see if I could get a,
right.
and they didn't have.
They don't have
any.
none.
He said they haven't sold them since he's been there. So
See, it blows me away because you should be able to buy any, even with the speaker built in, like for a cell phone kind of style, and just plug it right into the
yeah,
side
they
of the
must
computer.
not sell because usually they have like a crappy one just in case someone really needed one.
Do you have Amazon?
I do.
Your best bet is to just let Prime send you one.
I
Go
would,
on
but
here.
I want to talk without this echo tomorrow.
Right, I get it. Best
a
Buy.
good-
Best Buy. Is there a Best Buy close?
Yeah, I'll have to go down there. It's about 60 miles, but I'm going to do it.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I don't. This echoes. If I was listening to yours
Yes.
and it was all this echo, I would not want to do it. It takes.
Well, right. It's understandable. And trust
But
me, people
here's
go
this.
crazy on streams with the echoes.
Here's what I'm wondering too: is like, so I have this expensive set of headphones, right?
Yep.
But that isn't really. If I muted those wherever I'm getting the sound from, so you guys didn't hear any, I was only hearing it through the headphone.
Yes.
I don't know that I can do that and have audio without a mic. You know what I mean? Because I've
Yeah,
only
but
got headphones.
you should be able to because the mic is separate. It will get recognized by the computer being plugged in. And then your earbuds are what you're listening to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like in my Zoom, if I was to have you on Zoom with me, it actually breaks down to what microphone you choose and stuff. And on your settings, right on the bottom in your StreamYards,
Yeah.
that mic/camera gear is where you go.
Yeah.
And then that's where you go to audio and click around in there for your microphones.
See, on my mic is.
And I hear echo cancellation is checked in mine.
See, it's not in mine. Let me try it again. Now
All
that
right.
I've switched the things around.
Okay.
How about now?
Hello, hello. No, it's
Hello.
gone. It's gone.
It is?
It's gone. Yeah.
Oh, good. Then I don't need to go down there tomorrow?
Nope. You fixed it.
Well,
See,
you
because
fixed it really because
well, it's clicked in mine, and I never have the problem. And that's all I did was go in here to the settings, like I just said, and I looked, and it was already clicked. Echo cancellation.
oh, this is good. Hey,
And
Mary, go on here now because we fixed it.
yeah, guys, even
He
Jay,
fixed it. He helped me
come
fix it.
come test it out, everybody.
You know, this is going to sound crazy to you,
Yes.
but it isn't like black and white. Like the way they named the audio,
Yes.
it isn't like there's a big 9-inch sticker on each one.
No.
I wasn't sure which was which,
No.
and
See,
that could have been part of the problem.
see, I got my buddy Reaper Man from Pennsylvania. He'd be like, PayPal's in the description.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
We just fixed it because I got my buddy, and if it ever got that bad, we couldn't figure it out, Tom. I would tell you I'm going to get Artie, and that's my buddy Reaper Man, and I was like, we're bringing him in here, and he's going to fix this for us. You know
No,
what I mean?
I got texts from a couple people though after I ended the last one,
Yes.
and they said make sure the echo box is unchecked.
Well, it's checked now for the
It's checked now,
cancellation.
but it's checked now. But you know what? It's checked for the right input.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's exactly
We
it.
fixed it.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, there's even settings.
I don't like wearing stuff on my head either.
Oh, I don't either. And like, here, watch. I should be able to see. There is no echo, right?
Right.
But my problem is everybody in the house can hear us. So, it gets late
Yeah.
at night. I just wear the headphones
Yeah, gotcha.
because that's what
Gotcha.
I've been, I've gotten used to it.
Yeah, got you. Good. Yeah.
Then this way, the significant other can only yell at me for making too much noise, not the whole stream.
Yeah, right.
And
Yep.
then like if I'm down here and like I'm in my man cave, my daughter comes down. She's 5. She's autistic. She'll play and do her thing, and I don't have people looking at me going, I can't believe you're letting us say these things and your daughter's in the room. No, my daughter can't hear you. I'm wearing headphones.
Yeah. Do you
know.
see sometimes when I'm doing lives, Anthony comes on, I do videos about him.
Mm-hmm.
Same issue
Okay.
as your daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. And I've read quite a bit about that because I didn't know much about it before.
Yes.
I really still am not sure on the limits of the spectrum, where it starts and where it stops.
It blows me away
Yeah,
because
you know what I'm talking about.
yes, because I'm in a household with 2 children,
Right.
and one's on the spectrum, and then my daughter is totally more than he is, but they have different types.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
is
but
an
it
emotion
isn't like
thing.
it's not like it's super definitive.
No, right.
You're going to go to a specialist and he's going to give you the same book he gave somebody that he said something much different to.
Yes.
And I don't, and the thing that I think about if I was a parent, knowing that, and it's all kind of, I don't know, homogenized as a diagnosis, why even bother to say on the spectrum? Why don't you either have it or you don't? Because the spectrum doesn't mean anything when you don't know where you're at.
I can agree with that. And growing up, my brother had a motor coordination speech impediment issue growing up. He didn't walk or talk till he was 5. And the understanding is what they called special education children back in the day are really your autism children, these that were back then, but they just didn't know how to break it down and decipher it all.
Right.
Your child was emotionally disturbed. They would tell you, get him help, put him on Ritalin. But what they weren't doing was they didn't want to understand what the reason was and what was causing the emotional problem.
Yeah. Here's an interesting thing. Like, this is no kidding. I mean, my friend, it's my buddy's son.
Yes.
And it's no kidding. It's like Rain Man memory. I'm not shitting you.
Mm-hmm.
You'll go across the bridge doing 70 miles an hour and he'll tell you how many rivets he saw. And you'll think, oh, that's bullshit. You turn around, go back there. So I don't know how you can acknowledge and witness highlights like that. And they can't tell you more about what you could spend more time on if it matters. It's like right now he's taking some college classes at a traditional college.
Yep.
And I think it's a waste of time. He needs to be in sports betting, handicapping, something that requires. I mean, he'll tell you every player why he's not playing, when he's
Something he
expected back.
understands.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just like this freak memory. You know what I mean?
Yep. 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 See now on StreamYards right here, how Blue Malibu posted something.
Yeah.
You can't click that on StreamYards, but she's one of your wrenches. So as long as you're on the YouTube end, they can click that. It'll actually show up as a
Oh
link.
God, yeah, that makes sense.
Do you understand what I'm
Yeah, I do.
explaining now?
Yeah.
If she did not have a wrench, she could still post the site, but it will never appear where you could actually just click it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep. That's why, like, when I've come in the past and I said, Tom, give me a wrench and I'll, and like the one time you were on your phone and you couldn't get the wrench on there.
No, and sometimes like
You can wrench people from your phone. I can show
no,
you.
I do it, but it's not. Sometimes you push it and it does
Right.
nothing.
It's not as easy as it seems.
No, I mean, it's weird, but by and large, I mean, when you can, if you think like in my case,
Yep.
I mean, they pissed me off, and I went from the 2.5 no revenue making videos to the 5, and I thought,
Yep.
here you go, guys, look through that one for a dirty word.
Right.
But if you think if we had to pay for this,
Right.
especially a guy like me, yeah, it'd be $30,000 a month. I mean, when you look at the length, I've got almost 13,000 videos up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I will say this. I would agree with, I've always liked photography. I was that way, even with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think I'm obsessed with YouTube and photos and video.
Well, you're a single guy, I take it.
No, yeah, no, right. No, exactly. And it's also why I don't get anything else done.
Tom, you don't know how many men on here I've known that have lost their families because of YouTube.
No, I know that people that's happened to in aviation. They take their first flying lesson,
Yep.
which doesn't pay anything when for the first 10 years.
Yep.
They tell the wife and kids, I thought I was into this, but see you later.
I used to live right across the street from the airfield in Belleville, Willis area. There's the little.
Oh yeah, you lived across from Larson Field.
Yes, right.
Yeah, I flew in and out of there 100 times.
That little airport.
Yeah, Moody Larson. That's still there.
Yeah. I used
near that trailer park.
Yes, I lived in the trailer park facing the landing strip, the airstrip.
Yeah, that was a 1,600-foot strip.
I actually have video. Yeah, they had more than one landing strip. It was like it went out at an angle, and then there was another one that crossed it. It seemed, depending on the wind.
Yeah.
And I have some
those
footage.
Big, huge, high tension wires.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's what got guys in trouble. Actually, I know 2 instructors that crashed there.
Really?
And yeah, 99% of the time it's left-hand traffic. When you approach a non-controlled field, they didn't bother looking at the map, and it was right-hand traffic because of those power lines.
Gotcha.
So when you did it left-hand, unless you just had a super day going for you, you were going to run off the end of the runway because you had to be too high to avoid them.
Right.
Yeah.
I have some uploads on my channel. I'd go running out the back door of my house onto my deck as they were getting ready to take off and stuff. And
yeah. Did you used to eat subs at Captain Nemo's?
I've had Captain Nemo's in Romulus. I know where you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Oh, I know you'd like Captain Nemo's.
No, I started going there in 72.
Jesus, that's crazy. I'm a Jersey.
That guy died. That guy died, married a mail order bride who screwed him, decided to start dating again, got gastric bypass surgery, and died.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what I like about it is it's the same now as it was then. There's just something about these places that don't upgrade.
Wow, that's interesting.
Hey, Jeff, come on here.
Yeah, come on, Jeff. I'll meet you. I've never met Jeff. I've never met quite a few of your people. I do have people that follow my channel, though, because coming through your channel, though.
Oh, really? Hey, you guys, the echo's gone.
Yeah, we hooked it up finally. Yep. The steak subs and Captain Nemo's.
Hey, Terry.
For Tom. Yeah, I hit up Jersey Mike's an awful lot, folks.
Yeah, I've never had one.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Well, maybe we could do some interesting content, surrounding
Yeah,
that area. There's a Jersey Mike's down here on West Road, and
yeah.
then directly behind it, there's a Jersey Giant,
Oh, okay.
and they're the exact same style sub. But the question would be taste test.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Order two identical subs from the two different places, and then figure out which one's better.
Yeah, I only ate two places in my life, and that was Izzy's in Ann Arbor.
I've heard of Izzy's.
Yeah, it went to hell.
Okay,
Went to hell.
we
And
have we
and
eat that.
Captain Nemo's, that's it. I don't
Oh,
like those Gabriels and
oh,
Ipsy.
okay, I've heard of
Yeah, it's
Gabriel's.
just
Yeah,
not my style.
that's right. I've heard of that place.
Yeah.
Gabriel's. That's cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the place with the cop car.
Yeah, I never had one.
Do you know what I'm talking about
I
though?
think it's Mike's, isn't it?
I'm not 100% sure,
Yeah.
but
It's
they
something.
moved. Like they used to be on Michigan Ave in Ipsy, and now they're like on one of the crossroads from the airport, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Like if you're at the airport and you're leaving the airport, and instead of getting on 94, you just keep going north.
Yeah.
It's like up on the left.
Yeah. Yep.
Why am I trying to think of the name of it? I can't remember the name of the place. I don't think it was what you said though. But they
She
got the
said,
cop car sitting
is
out
it
front.
Penn Station?
Oh, geez. No, not Penn Station. I'm trying to think what it's called. My
I don't like those Tonys. I thought they were terrible, April. 2 times I've tried them, and not for me. It's cheap meat. That's not a steak burger. That's like
Tony's.
crappy hamburger. No way.
Now, what's the famous place in Michigan? Everybody goes there when you're
Frankenmuth.
right, Frankenmuth. But it's
Tony's.
is that what they're talking about,
Yeah,
Tony's?
that's the
Okay.
first one, the original one.
Give you
She's
gigantic
talking about,
sandwiches and stuff.
yeah, she's talking about one of the other locations they had. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I didn't really like them.
I've never been there.
Yeah, she said 80s. That's a possibility. Now, when I was growing up, there was a place on Allen Road in Allen Park called Mike and Sylvia's Subs.
Okay.
They just closed down permanently last fall.
Mike and Sylvia's. Okay.
Yeah, excellent. But, that's a tough racket. It's getting to the point now where if you don't charge $15 for a sub, you're not going to make any money.
You're absolutely right.
I'll give you an example. Anthony, my buddy's kid, I took him over to a Mexican place
Okay.
in Taos, and he likes that. And he likes food, so he wanted a steak. Well, I would never order a steak in a Mexican restaurant because it's usually skirt steak,
Right.
carne asada, something
Yep,
like that.
yep. Hmm.
Anyway, he got the most kick-ass ribeye I've ever had, and it was $28. That one that I just cooked here a night ago
Yeah.
was 26, and I bought it and cooked it myself. So I got an idea that's something that they just want on the menu.
Hmm.
They don't sell that many, and they hope you order a margarita because that was a great steak for that money.
Yeah, they are pushing. The with everything going on right now with the economy, the price of steak is getting pushed up. A lot of chicken,
Yeah.
it-
Look how much fish is now. Cod.
oh, I know. I just bought king crab legs. They were $60 a pound.
You got the big ones though.
Oh, always.
Where?
Always.
Mail
Cattleman's.
order?
Nope, Cattleman's.
Interesting. Yeah, crab legs. But you know what? If you're going to eat crab legs, you might as well go for it.
What I did see though today at the Meyer on West Road was, now I went to Cattleman's, and I know Cattleman's is high end in certain ways and aspects to people, if they know what Cattleman's even is.
I don't.
It's you never been to Cattleman's, honestly?
No, never heard of it.
It's a butcher. It's like a small supermarket that's based off of being a butcher shop.
Where?
It's on Telegraph.
And what?
Lincoln Park, I would think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just south of 94.
Oh, okay. So that's almost Taylor.
Yeah, maybe it is in Taylor. I could actually pull it up. Let me find out for us. Hang on. Cattleman's.
Huh.
Yep, here we go. Website. It's coming up right now. Cattleman's. Don't need that. Open now, Cattleman's. There's one in Van Dyke on Center Line. Here we go. Here, 11,400 Telegraph Road in Taylor. Then there's one on Van Dyke and Center Line. Those are the two.
Oh, okay.
And it's called Cattleman's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try it out sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, if you do any barbecue and
Yeah, I do.
you can
Yeah.
go in there and get baby back ribs. They'll trim them up for you. It's that kind of a place. You
You
walk
ever
in.
get a have you ever got a seasoned roast before anywhere?
Uh, Possibly.
Yeah, they like roll it in this special
Okay,
mix.
that no, I haven't, but I've made prime rib.
The
Uh, uh,
same thing pretty much.
okay,
Only
then
it's
then
called
I
a rolled roast. Yeah, it's
okay
really prime rib. Yeah.
okay that's pretty. I've made prime rib on a Showtime cooker, if you know what that is.
No.
It's the rotating. It's white.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
show, yeah. Some inventor created it right
Oh,
around
okay.
the time that George Foreman come out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we bought I had some roommates at a time when I was living on with a couple of guys, and that's what we would do. We would eat like kings. So,
Yeah, it's fun.
prime rib on the rotisserie kind of thing and that kind of stuff. Good times.
If you go out to get a good dinner around there, where would you go now?
Oh, geez. I'd say I go to Outback or something. And
That's it, huh?
with the pandemic, we
Yeah, I
eat,
know.
we eat at home a lot. We don't go out to eat a lot. We do, I'll get subs. I don't have a problem with going to Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
During, the weirdest thing about this whole pandemic, when it hit in 2020, I didn't leave the house. My girlfriend did most of the shopping and all of that stuff. But now it seems like they make it like these variants are worse and worse and worse, but everything's functioning like it's normal.
Yeah.
Like this new variant's supposed to be so bad. It just points out that you didn't need that lockdown in 2020, in my opinion.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think it was a big mistake by the government and just in general
Yeah,
the
but
way
numbers are increasing.
the numbers are increasing. Then why aren't we shutting down assembly plants again? Why aren't we going back out on unemployment? Like
Because nobody will get reelected.
they've screwed this up so bad with the unemployment problem they created again. You know, Everybody has their opinion about the presidencies and getting people back to work and all of that. But I
Yeah.
just feel with the whole pandemic, it just created a problem again. It was something set up to destroy something that someone else took care of. Not to mention names.
Yeah, well, but how can you say that when it's worldwide and not
It
just
it, it is worldwide, but the shutdown of economies,
but what would be the motive of any one entity to shut down the economies in every place in the entire planet?
it's crazy in my opinion.
But it doesn't make any sense. I can understand if
We need
Trump and all this bullshit and it was Michigan or the
right,
United States, but I don't understand it on a worldwide basis. I mean, there's people dying in straw huts that could give a fuck either way.
correct, and that's right. Well,
So, I mean, that's the thing that keeps me sane about it. On the other hand, sometimes I think, if you were going to do War of the Worlds seems like a Boy Scout birthday party now. And
right,
this is real. So,
right.
yeah, I mean, I know what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just seems like they needed something to scare the crap out of everybody with. I mean,
Well, it worked, but I also think it's like, real.
it worked too well. And they
Yeah.
just need to fess up where it really came from and that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to bring that stuff up because I don't know
No, I know.
your view on that. We talk privately about that.
No, for a while though, if you brought COVID up early on, they'd cancel that chat with a bot.
Oh, I know all about it.
Yeah.
Laughing my ass off, city. It's yeah, man. What's that supposed to mean, Jackie of the Carolinas?
Hey, Jackie's been around a long time. She was on here earlier when you talked.
Oh yeah. Was she the blonde lady?
Yeah. And
Okay,
Mary here is a nurse.
okay.
And the hospitals, that is true,
And
are at
that's
capacity.
Mamma Mia, right? Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
The wildest thing about a lot of that is how the government's trying to tell you they don't have ventilators, but Ford Motor Company, I worked there. They went crazy building ventilators to
Oh, they
help
did.
with the surplus. Yeah, yeah. And it's just all about administration. So what one administration wants to tell you opposed to the next, it is what it is. I could tell you that, they built enough and we made 500,000 or 50,000 ventilators, and then the next guy could tell you, yeah, we don't have any. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, who set that tooling up for those?
Ford Motor Company.
They did.
Yeah.
Did they engineer them too? The machines?
Those respirators, I understand, were made with, a combination of car parts and other things. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
I actually work with people that went to that assembly plant out there on Rossonville Road and made ventilators. And people sewing the safety masks that we wear at work and everything.
Yeah.
Yep. I could have went. I felt I was safer just keeping my butt at home and let the gung ho union people get out there and do it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
People didn't understand the whole situation, and there were people all gung ho to, let me go out and make ventilators, and then the one person forgets, maybe this isn't a good idea since I have an underlying injury and I have a stent in my heart.
Right. Hey,
Hey,
Anthony.
Tom.
How are
Hey,
you?
Good.
you know,
You?
that's just
Good.
when people learn not to, what's good and what's bad.
Anthony figures a lot of this out, don't you, Anthony?
Yes.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
I was telling him about you, Anthony.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
Anthony's very diligent. He wears his mask everywhere, don't you? Don't you, Anthony?
Yep. So, what's your name, sir?
But they call me Yeah Man.
Hey, yeah, man.
Yeah, he lives down near where I grew up, Anthony.
Yep. What, one
Yeah.
town over, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I spent a lot of time down around there. Can you see these people? They're all saying hi to Anthony.
Yes. Yep. I see him. Yeah.
Very
Anthony's
cool.
going to. Anthony's the one with the freak memory.
Okay.
I told him he needs to go into sports betting.
I think you're right, or card counting until the casinos throw him out.
No, that's a good idea, Anthony. Anthony said he'd like to try a casino the other day. Yeah, that's Anthony, card counting.
I'm gonna tell you something really, funny. Bringing up gambling, I've watched quite a few YouTubers, and they tell you, follow what I'm telling you, you're gonna win. And the guy does roulette, and he told you, don't bet one single number. YouTubers, and they tell you, follow what I'm telling you, you're gonna win. All right. And the guy does roulette, and he told you, don't bet one single number. YouTubers, and they tell you, follow. I bet you Anthony just opened YouTube.
So did you open YouTube?
Yes.
Just he fixed it though. He figured it right out.
Way to go, Anthony.
He muted it. Yep, good job. Very good.
Anthony's going to straighten everything out. He's going to run for Congress someday, right, Anthony?
I think that's an idea.
I keep trying to get him to start his YouTube channel, but he's dragging his feet.
I need to start doing that.
He's taking some college classes this year, aren't you, Anthony?
Yep.
That's awesome, man.
Lawyer. Yep.
Cool.
I met Anthony through his dad, friends with.
Sweet.
Anthony, wasn't that a good ribeye you had the other day?
Yes.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Got to go. And he's a food connoisseur, that's for sure.
Ribeyes are the best.
Yeah, they're really good if you get a good one. Now, I would have never had the guts to order it there, but Anthony did, and I'm going to get one next time I go.
Yeah, like you said, that's probably a part of the,
yeah, they're giving it away.
That steak. Yep, after that steak to get them to buy the margaritas.
Yep. Anthony, what's that? See, there's a lot of people on here who watch your content if you had a YouTube channel. See, I told you. I could set you up with the camera and the whole bit.
There you go.
Anthony, what classes are you taking this winter?
I think this one class called academics, careers, like colleges thing.
Good.
the academic thing, how you become a college student. So
Yeah, good.
I'd let you know, the lonely
You'll be
guy.
rolling, that's for sure. Anthony's like, you've never seen anybody in your life type and text as fast as he does.
Oh, is he quick?
Oh, wow, just a blur.
Now, are you hunting, pecking, or are you actually,
No,
he's ASDFJKL semicolon it?
no, he's smoking through it. I don't know what he's doing. You can't see his fingers. It's
I know.
blur.
That's cool.
He likes Facebook too, don't you, Anthony?
Yeah. Uh huh.
That's awesome.
I'm going to go over his house this weekend party, right, Anthony?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony does not drink alcohol. Do we, Anthony?
I don't drink.
No drugs either. He's
Also,
as straight as
also,
they get.
wow. That's your second beer.
No, it's my first. Thanks, Dad. It's my
That's your
first.
second beer of the week because what's that?
Is it a Michigan?
Yeah. Yep, Dragon's milk.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Anthony, where's that cat, Manny?
I think he's sleeping or eating because my father fed him.
Yeah, if you see him, show him. They got the coolest cat. Just the most mellow, beautiful cat you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, really, really easy going.
Now, do you like how this looks, Tom, with the
Yeah.
on widescreen with everybody?
Yeah, I like it.
And it gives
How do you think? How do you think it looks, Anthony?
What?
You think everything looks good on here?
Yes, that's kind of cool.
Good.
cool.
Good. See, you'll be able to do these, Anthony. Set this up same way.
This is better than Zoom, I think.
Oh, you do? Why?
Just because Zoom is pain in the butt.
Oh, it is.
He is kind of right. It is better than Zoom. I steered away from it because I was having issues with it.
Zoom is so much problems. You should see like a blank screen when you go on there. Like you have to wait for the person to confirm you. Is pain.
Oh yes, you have to be brought in from the waiting room.
Yeah, this
Hey,
is so much easier.
Is that Chris Dome? Do you know anybody know out there? But Blue, is that Chris Dome, the guy?
Chris Dome.
He's in this back room. I'm not.
Okay. What you could do is, Tom, is look at your back room.
Yeah.
And pick the box on your screen to put you full screen. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you can bring him up and talk to him, and he won't be able to be on screen. None of us will be. You just go click on your box and make you full screen.
Yeah.
And then you can decide if it's him or not. And what I tell some people do, how you see him down there, you haven't clicked on him, but it's a camera.
Yeah.
I tell people, because obviously no one that joins your panel has a problem with camming up. I tell them, turn on the camera and wave to me. And then you physically see him there going, hi. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, after you've talked to him.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, you see
he's waving now. Yeah. Chris, is that you?
Well, if you know that's him, that's the question.
I'm not sure it's him.
Okay, then what you do is, so he can't porn bomb you, because this is why people do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Click on the box inside of your face and make you go full screen. And then you can add him to your panel, is what I'm saying. And he won't be on screen until you're sure who he is.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yes, that's how you protect yourself. Because then you can have everybody up there. We can have all of us behind the scenes, but our voices are able to come on.
I don't know why he wouldn't type something in the comment box first.
Well, I mean, you do have one private chat message, and that was Chris going, hey.
The private chat?
Yes.
So what if I look on that?
It's just saying, hey.
Now, if he was blocked on YouTube, could he still get on StreamYard?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes, because all being blocked on YouTube has to do with is being seen in the side chat.
Gotcha.
And blocking on Google and all of that, back when we had Hangouts, would keep you booted off of people's Hangouts too. But
Gotcha. So let's
that's
say
no
for an
longer
example,
like
let's say for an example, he's blocked on YouTube.
yes.
Does that mean he can talk via StreamYard and it just won't? We'll just hear it here, and that's the end of it.
No, it's still through YouTube. It's okay. What happens is the comment hits YouTube first,
Yeah.
and then it hits StreamYards.
So he must not be blocked.
No, he's not blocked.
Chris, is that you out there?
What? Yeah. Well, if you don't know
I'm
what he
not. I never really knew what he looked like, but I'm thinking
okay.
that's him.
Well,
But I think
what I say is you don't know his voice either. Then do you?
I don't.
Well, what I would say is I would put you up on the screen as full screen, and
Yeah.
then you click on him to be behind the scenes with us, and you would hear his voice. You would talk to him, and you have to decide from there if you trust him or not. I mean, that's the way it works. It's a trust thing.
So if I go to this, should I just click on my box, that people thing, and it goes full, just me only?
Yes, it should put you full screen. I'm watching it, so if you do it, I'll tell you if it
All right,
works.
let me try that.
Yep. Now you're full screen. Yep. Just like I'm
Yeah.
saying, and
Yeah.
we're still here. Everybody can hear us.
Yep.
And now you can actually click him to join us with us, but he won't be on screen. People can only see you right now.
Oh, okay, I'll do that then. All right.
I'm trying to explain. That's the way you do it.
Yeah, gotcha.
And now you'll click him. Hey, if you get moaning and groaning, you just click right off of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll do it then.
But people, moaning won't get you. It's visual.
Yeah, okay, I'll try it. All right.
Yep, go ahead. We're here. Oh, well, you clicked it, brought everybody, but there he is just sitting there anyway. He ain't
Chris, is that you?
Hi, Tom. How are you doing? Happy New Year's. Merry Christmas from Branson, Missouri.
Oh yeah, you're Chris, aren't you?
Yeah, from Branson, Missouri.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
you
Wonderful.
go.
How are you doing?
Good.
I haven't heard
I wasn't
from you.
sure it was you or not.
I haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah. Well, I never really. I wasn't able.
I watch your
Correct.
videos all the time.
Oh, you do.
I've been watching them. They're great videos. I support your channel. I watch it all the time.
Now, weren't you the guy that was trying to get the puppy?
Well, our dog passed away 3 weeks ago. Our black dog did. Yeah.
No, but you weren't the guy trying to get the puppy from the puppy mill? What's your
No, that
screen
wasn't
name?
me.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
you see, it's a different guy then. Wrong guy.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I don't have a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't have
What
right.
your YouTube? But you got to have a
Here-
YouTube ID. Right?
Yes, that's
Oh,
exactly
he's a
what he.
different
yeah,
guy.
I do have a YouTube. What's it called?
Okay, so I thought you were somebody else that had caused us some problems.
Oh,
Well, I think a long time ago you got mad at me about something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, that's always a good guess to throw out there.
I've seen Tom get
But
mad at a few people.
I want to tell you, I want to tell you something. I'm going to tell you right here in front of my girlfriend. That bitch on YouTube needs to go. That
Which one?
bitch, Debbie keeps harassing everybody on YouTube, especially you and everybody else.
Oh, you talking
That
about the
woman
one
needs
in
to go.
the one in Flint?
Yeah. That bitch is something. She needs to go. She needs to get a fucking life.
Watch your language.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
Now, Debbie
Yeah.
from Flint, isn't that the woman that interviewed you?
No, it's that crazy
Crazy.
croc
She's
that blue.
nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, she's nuts.
Yeah.
You're right.
I know there's the woman that interviewed you, Tom. She's actually comes to my channel.
Catherine?
I think so.
Yeah, she's nuts too.
You like my
Oh,
dog,
wow.
Tom? Tom,
Yeah,
you like
beautiful.
my dog, Tom?
I do.
Oh yeah.
We have that's a Maltese.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
We had a
Chris,
black Paul.
Where do
we
you
had a
live,
black
Chris?
I'm in Branson, Missouri, but I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
But I mean, right in Branson or the outskirts?
Huh?
Right in the town?
That's it, Catherine 313. That's right, Blue.
Yeah, she's
That-
a kook too.
Well, they come to my channel. What can I say?
Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, you got it, Blue. That's it. Yeah.
You there?
Glad. Yep. Well, good. Glad to have you.
Yeah, from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I've been in Branson, Missouri going on 7 years.
How you liking it down there?
Allie
Uh,
says
Truthfully, honestly, I'm not used to. It's a tourist town. We get 10 million visitors each year, and it's not bad.
But it's safe.
But
Oh,
it's
good.
safe though. It's safer than Milwaukee.
Yeah, what made you pick Branson? What made you pick it?
Ask my girlfriend. She loves it. She used to bring her parents down here in the 90s all the time.
yeah, they get because of the
Oh.
music stuff. Branson,
Oh,
Missouri.
gotcha.
It's
Yeah.
all it's like a
Yeah,
music
it's a big-
area.
yeah.
And the
Yes,
tourism.
theaters and shows, and,
I mean,
attractions and everything. Yeah,
if you're looking to have a job and you really want to work, that's the kind of place to go
there's money to be had.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
the problem, but now at the end of December, a lot of people are going to be off work. People are going to be off work at the end of December now.
That's
Yeah.
too funny. Allie
'Cause it's-
says to your girlfriend, if she's in danger, blink twice.
Hey, we've been together 18 years, and someone has to put up with me, right?
The
Yeah, right.
Ozarks, April
Yeah.
Jones, the Ozarks. I don't know if that was filmed in Branson. I watched that, the Ozarks.
Yeah.
That's
You ever heard of
what-
Mickey Gilley? You ever heard of Mickey
God.
Gilley, the Urban Cowboy?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mickey
Yeah.
Gilley used to have a theater. He used to have a theater down the street from me. He don't perform much anymore now.
Yeah, that's Branson's where the Grand Old Opry is, Tom.
Absolutely.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought that was
Yeah, it is.
Nashville.
Nope.
It's in Nashville. We have Opry here.
It's a national, but we have one here too.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Cool.
I remember my parents going there with their motorhome.
Oh, I can tell you. Hey, you know what? There's one thing I can tell you, Tom. A lot of your videos actually that you did a lot of, the drug problem that you have that Michigan deals with. Branson is one of the biggest drug problems ever. Meth capital of the world at one time. Branson was.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have a serious drug problem. There's more people dying in Branson from overdoses than people that, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's bad here for drugs. It's horrible here.
Oh, wow.
It's bad. It's bad. It's really bad here. It's really bad. And you wouldn't think that for being a town of only 12,000 that it would have a drug problem that bad. You wouldn't think of that.
Problem is they
No.
brought the right drugs there.
And the homeless problem and the homeless is really getting bad too here.
Wow. You think I could get some interviews?
Back in May, get a load of this story. Back in May, outside of Famous Dave's, there was this guy who robbed a store downtown, and he shot 2 people outside of Famous Dave's restaurant on the Branson Strip, and they found him today. He arrested him, and he was through three different states. They tracked him down in Boston, Massachusetts.
But that was the first shooting since 2016, so that's not bad.
But that was the first shooting since 2016.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, at least it ain't like Chicago where the last shooting was yesterday.
Yeah. Half hour ago.
Right.
Or
And
Milwaukee,
shooting
or
Denver
Milwaukee,
too.
or Milwaukee for that matter.
Yep.
Milwaukee get that bad?
Oh, it's
yeah.
bad as shit, man. It's bad. It's so bad there I can't even tell you how bad it is.
That's Chris. The gentleman next to Anthony is Chris.
Reckless driving is epidemic up there too.
Wow.
People getting shot daily up there. Milwaukee used to be a good town. It's not what it used to be. Milwaukee is becoming like Detroit. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, but it's true.
That's
Really?
sad. That's terrible.
It is. It's sad. Well, Tom, have you ever been to Milwaukee, Tom?
Yeah.
When was the last
I
time
used to
you
stay
been?
at that. I used to do a lot of surveillance up there in Oak Hill or whatever it was south of town.
Okay.
There was a red roof in there. Oak something.
Oak Creek.
Oak Creek, right?
Yeah, Oak Creek.
Yeah.
You're talking. His name was Chris. Everybody.
Yes, Chris.
You got Chris. I'm Man. You got Mr. Tom Reed, the chosen one.
Yeah.
And his buddy right there. What?
Anthony.
Anthony. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, this-
yep.
And another problem, and another problem about Branson that people don't know about, that about 50% of people live in extended stay living in Branson, because the fact of the matter is we have about 20 extended stay motels that people live in here.
Wow. Now, do you
And
still
the
work?
reason why, no, I've been on disability since childhood.
Oh, okay. And how about your wife?
My girlfriend's worked over 35 plus years,
Oh
Oh,
wow.
but she used to work at Assurance Health and Underwriting in downtown Milwaukee, but then her job got outsourced to India.
What?
Man, this guy is
And then
hitting
she
every.
gets,
Gotcha.
and then she got a severance pay when her job ended.
Oh, okay,
No
good.
pension, just severance pay.
Well,
So he hasn't yet, but now I'm 62, so I got this year.
she has 62, and she'll be able to draw her full Social Security in a couple more years.
Well, that's good.
Oh, good.
Too many people. That's the problem with Social Security. Too many people draw early
68,
retirement.
Yeah, you're right.
68,
And a lot of
right?
people get it that never paid into it.
Right,
Well-
especially here, you see a lot of SSI people who did a meth addict.
Yeah, especially a lot of people here that get it that are drug addicts and meth heads that get it all, and
They
that's
did
wrong.
drugs 20 years ago, they're still collecting.
They did drugs 20 years ago and they're still collecting.
That's baloney.
That's baloney.
Yeah, I don't like getting on that topic of
Yeah.
who's
But,
up
but
what.
anyway, what's your name with the headphones on?
They call me Yeah Man.
And where's your location? Canada?
No.
No.
Yeah Man
Oh.
loves Canadians though.
He's hitting that crystal ball.
How's your dog Daisy?
Great.
How's Daisy doing?
Great.
How's Daisy doing?
Good. She's doing
How
great.
old is she?
8.
How old is she?
8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
What kind of dog is she, by the way?
That's a good question. I was going to get the DNA testing, but
I think that's a pit bull. That dog's a savage.
yeah.
What type?
I think it's Lopso, and something else. I'm not sure.
What type of work have you done, Tom?
I was a private detective my whole life.
What does that mean?
I did work for insurance companies, surveillance, locate people, accidents, that kind of thing.
So you semi-retired now, right?
Yeah, pretty much totally retired. Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
You make me want to move to Branson. You think
So
I
come
could get a
down
lot
here.
of interviews down there?
Fuck yeah, you
Oh,
can.
yeah.
Oh God, yeah. Some of the stories. If I told you some of the stories that we've heard, you wouldn't believe it. Tell them the story.
We got a guy right next door who wears
Here.
a dress.
Sit.
Hey, yeah, man, you couldn't pay for this.
Heck
Guy
no.
next door wants to become a
Here.
woman with his
She's-
voice and his
She's gonna tell you a
chest,
story.
Yep, yep.
but he
All
wants
right, let us
to
have
keep-
it.
But he wants to be a male from the bottom down.
Oh
I'm trying to
boy.
figure out-
Don't worry about it. We just had Pansy up here earlier tonight. No big deal.
You know Pansy?
No, they don't know Pansy. I guarantee
Oh.
they don't know Pansy.
I know.
I should see him in his pink skirt and fishnet stockings. That's all I have to say. You know, it's just a little bit too much.
Do you think Tom could get some good interviews here?
We have a lot of tent communities behind one of our Apple Tree malls and behind our Walmart. There's a whole tent community of people.
Oh Jesus.
They come here for core,
Yeah.
and that's to help people get off the drugs. And only like 3 to 5% are effective. The rest will get lost in the system. So we have like 296 people a year who come here for that.
Yeah.
And with only 3% effective, we've got a lot of homeless.
Yeah, I'm going to come down there and check it out then.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a red roof in there?
No,
Greenbrier. We're at Greenbrier.
We've got other places too. We've got Best Westerns, they're
Yeah.
like 79 a night compared to
Yeah.
like anywhere else in this. Like Milwaukee is 150 a night. Here it's 79 a night for Best Western.
Exactly.
So we have tons of good hotels. We got a Hilton. They're pretty reasonable. So we got a lot of stuff here.
Yeah.
A lot of places to stay.
Nice weather, 50s and 60s.
Yeah, I like where I can take Daisy.
No snow.
Oh, Daisy would love Branson.
Oh yeah, it doesn't get too cold out here. It's not
Do
like
you guys ever
Wisconsin.
go to
You'll get 20
any of
and
the
30 below.
entertainment? Do you ever go to any of the shows?
The Higgins are awesome. They're my favorite band. They're a family band. I used to see Mickey Gilley. I used to see the Osmonds back when they had their theater here. And we had so many back in the day, but now so many have retired. Mo Bandy, Jim Stafford's theater just closed down. You probably remember Jim Stafford from the 70s.
Yeah.
I don't like spiders and snakes. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, tons of shows. But now we have an aquarium and all kinds of other stuff. So
Yeah,
there's a lot of
how are
things
the
going on.
Osmonds to see?
They're not here no more.
They're not here anymore.
No, but
because
when they
Wade-
were there, was it a good show?
Oh God, yeah, I saw them back in the '70s in Wisconsin when I was a kid. Cause I'm 62, so I had a big Donnie crush for years, and yeah, that was always awesome. But yeah, I
He's
saw
got a
them
YouTube
here.
channel.
So what new shows have they brought in with the younger acts to keep the city alive? That'd be a question.
Well, they're not doing shows as much as attractions now, so they put in the new aquarium. They've got tons of places for kids to go karting because that's all over the place.
Water
Go-kart tracks,
parks.
arcades. We've got a water park, and we've got the world's largest toy museum here. We've got
Silver Dollar
Bigfoot,
City. Silver Dollar City.
Wow.
Bigfoot too, to go search for Bigfoot. You go through this tram and meet all kinds of animals and things. There's a lot of stuff they do here, but they've got rides too. So yeah, we've got a lot of interesting.
It's very hilly here too. If you like hills.
Yes, he drives me nuts too.
Does he?
Completely.
Now he
Yeah,
says
so-
girlfriend. You haven't got him to propose yet, huh?
Well, he has. I'm just not so sure how that would work out. We've been 18 years. We're best friends, and that works out best, I think, for us. You know, I'm
Yeah.
62. He's 47.
47, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
for a long
Oh,
time.
Oh. So
How'd you guys meet?
She was out looking for younger guys one night.
No, he was stalking me.
I was stalking her.
I was at the Grand Avenue Mall talking to a friend of mine who's a manager.
He
of one
was
of the
ducking behind
stores.
trees, staring from a distance.
Oh, he'd follow me around. He'd follow me everywhere I went. He'd see me from one side of the mall. He'd be screaming my name. He ran down
All right.
an escalator
So
one time.
did you
to see all these people
did you
over.
accept the date night before or after you had the police rough him up?
That took about 6 months. Oh, I thought about it. I tell you, sometimes he popped in at my work, at my bus stop. I mean, he was everywhere. You know.
Yeah.
I'd call them all. I'd say, "Did you see that Chris today?" She's like, "Yeah, he's here right now." I said, "Great, I'll come later."
Well, that explains why you're not married.
No.
Right.
You guys look happy.
Yeah, you guys do look happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, leaving Milwaukee was the best.
Hey
thing
Tom,
we could do.
did you block me on YouTube?
Probably.
Well, it's funny you should say that because I was asking Yum, and he says if you're blocked, you can't come on here.
No. Wait a minute. Go comment in his side chat. We'll tell you if you're blocked.
Yeah, because when I chat on your YouTube, you never respond ever.
Maybe
So,
he ignores you.
I think you did block me at one time. You were mad at me, but I don't know.
He can look right now. What's your channel name? That's the question.
He said he doesn't have a channel.
No.
probably stalking.
What happens is pick any random name out of your side chat. You click on it. It might tell you they have 1 subscriber, they have 0 subscribers, or it might tell you they have 10 subscribers.
No, but another thing too
Well,
is like it makes sense now why Chris didn't type a comment.
Is my is it called my YouTube channels? Do they go by your email or by your first and last name?
No. Open up your YouTube. What is your YouTube?
Open up don't do that. Just open your YouTube, Chris.
Go on your phone and look at your YouTube.
Okay.
And then go to the
have a
word,
YouTube.
and then in the drop down screen, it should say "My Channel." Yes, you see it up there.
Your channel.
Yeah,
Your channel. Yes.
by your icon. Click that,
Yes.
and it should say
Yes.
a name there. What's it say?
Chris LeClaire.
That's your channel. You've never actually physically changed your name to create a channel name.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's not. Hey,
Yeah, I never have.
it's not Chris Doan.
Right, it's not Chris Dome then, right? It's actually, don't show everybody that though. But what it is it will actually ask you if you would like to create a user, a name to be known on YouTube as.
I think we got you mixed up with somebody else.
Well, like this Mr. Philip here from, in the side chat.
Philip?
Yeah.
Philip looks like his channel name is his first and last name. And
Right.
some people do that.
Yeah.
And that's all it would be. If he was to comment, it would show up as his name.
Right.
Yeah.
And Philip, even I think it was in the other stream where Philip actually sent me or told me comment on the other channel, which was the one that he has the content channel with his daughter, I believe.
Okay.
And that's an actual channel name which was created.
Philip said he was never blocked.
Well,
Yeah,
all he
Chris,
needs
but Chris did say that at one time he thought I was mad at him.
Right.
About what?
Yeah, I thought I did something to piss you off or something. I had to. I know I did.
He asks a lot of questions.
I asked
He
a
may
lot
have
of
asked you
questions.
more questions than you were ready to answer.
Yeah, I think I
Well, I apologize.
Mhm.
Philip knows what's
He
going
asks
on. That's
everybody
right.
too many questions.
You know, like Drifter Nomad, that person created a channel name.
Tom, is there a way now doesn't doing this concern you about that crazy nut in Flint try to get on here?
No, because I would have to approve her.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Yeah.
Every video that she puts out there, it's always about you.
She needs to get a life.
Oh my God, Tom! Have you seen any of her videos? She's always it's always about you, always about Tom, all the
Oh
time.
my God, she's obsessed with you. Better
Or-
hope she
yeah.
don't find you with a gun or something.
I mean,
It's
She's
called
psychotic.
Tom is her content.
Ah.
I'm glad you guys came on. It doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah, Tom's her
Oh, yeah.
content.
You even got Anthony to remain silent. He's shocked.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
just looking like.
What are you making of this, Anthony?
Great.
No.
Are you trying to figure out where Tom found this guy?
Yeah. I couldn't see your guys' faces, so
Yeah.
I couldn't
Well,
see your
Buck, you
guys'
know this.
faces.
You can't see us?
No.
Ah.
You just hear us?
Yep.
Okay.
So,
You might. Are you're on a phone?
Yep.
Okay. That's why.
You're not missing much, Anthony.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Buck. It is, J-Bo.
It's basically the dog walking around right now.
Crazy people.
Got a great number, Tom.
Crazy people. I gotta write a
Yeah, they're
book.
all over it. And thanks for sticking up for me with Debbie.
Oh, anytime.
I mean, she's a nut, man. I don't know how. I don't understand that woman. I really don't.
Nobody does. No.
Frisky
what-
mixed.
How did you end up coming across her?
Well, she just saw my videos and started harassing me.
I was just gonna say they come across Tom.
Yeah.
And I bet,
Hey, if you-
I bet
hey.
she's a nut.
Hey, Blue, if you see Chris on there, unblock him, will you?
You're the only one that can unblock.
Oh, wait. No,
Well, a moderate, yeah, but if they can't comment, you can't unblock them.
Yeah, but the only reason they couldn't comment is because they'd be blocked.
Right. Well, you're
Blue,
saying
Blue unblocks them all the time.
yeah, but is she a channel
No. Moderator.
No, not just a moderator.
No, she's just a moderator.
Yeah, but all a moderator can do is we can block and unblock while they're right on the screen.
Hey,
But
you know a
going
a
into
girl-
the stream, Tom, if they're blocked ahead of time,
Yeah.
you can only unblock them off your block list.
No, he's not. Yeah, okay, I got you.
Now you understand now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know a girl named Susan that you
Where?
interviewed?
What town?
And
Chisholm's.
her name is Susan. She's a homeless lady.
Where?
She just did it a couple back in September. You interviewed her. They were down by a park down there. Here, I'll get
Asian lady.
Asian lady. It was an Asian lady.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Very nice.
HGSH, what's up, buddy? Bet you didn't think you'd see me here.
Yeah, I got it now, Blue. I forgot about that.
That's right, Corktown. That's right.
Man, I feel so bad for that woman. I feel so bad for that woman.
Yeah, no, she was a sweetheart. I never saw her again.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Yeah, she was. What the hell is her name?
That's one of my buddies in your side chat there.
Have you? Are
Tom.
you still doing interviews, Parrot? Are you still doing much interviews, or not too much?
Yeah,
Interviews?
not in Detroit. I'm not. I'm going to get back to it though. You know.
Yeah, that's right. Michigan boys are alive, eh?
Yeah.
Have you?
No, no.
Becky's like the only one that you've really kept in contact with, mostly. Out of all
Tassie
of them,
too.
right? How's she
Tassie,
doing?
good.
Has she gotten her life together?
Right
Yeah.
there, buddy.
Becky is starting her own channel.
Sweet.
You think you would subscribe to it?
Probably.
Good for you. What's that? What's that say?
What's what say?
Fast and
Uh-oh.
Furious.
Oh,
4K.
nice. Wow, lucky you. I think so too,
Yeah,
Conan.
I stay in a hotel. I stay in an extended stay motel room. I'm not happy about it, but it is what it is. I'm not on the streets.
Yeah, right. You're thinking of Susan Wade.
Yes, Susan Wade.
Yeah, thank you, Mary. Yeah, she's a nice lady. Yeah, really a good lady.
It's 175 a week.
Oh, good for you. That doesn't look like an extended stay.
No, it looks like he's in like his living room or something.
It is an extended stay, though.
Hey, it is what it is.
Hey, good for you, man. I come down there, I'll take you guys out to dinner.
Well, try to get a new apartment in a couple months.
I think you really would enjoy Branson. I really do, especially photography. Oh man, it's beautiful here. The Ozark layer, the mountains. It's what is it they call that? The beauty here is unbelievable. It's just mind-boggling. The
We're
beauty.
natural state.
I'll tell you, I think you guys should start your own YouTube channel. I think you'd kill it. Don't you, yeah, man?
Good possibility.
You guys got this perfect, this seems like acting.
Yeah, I could do a YouTube channel and tell you the stories about the people who are in this town that I've met.
Drop a link. Yeah, well, that's exactly what your content could be. Is
No, I think you guys would be excellent, man.
Yep.
Oh, you guys just seem like down to earth. Tell it like it is. No airs, bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, look at the comments you got tonight. You could go to Hollywood and get the best director, and he could get the best talent, and they couldn't pull off what you guys are doing, and that's the real you.
Yeah, just go on your computer and just type in Branson, Missouri. You can get all the information and everything about it, and it'll tell you whatever.
Side chat says yes. Take us to Branson, Tom.
Yeah, I'm gonna come down there and visit.
and
honestly, I think
from how long I've known Tom, he ain't kidding either.
Look at these people saying they'd subscribe.
Yep.
Do you know how to set up a channel?
Oh,
He's just got to change his name.
You, Chris.
Or go in there and create an additional channel off of his main account.
You know how to do it?
No, I don't.
I could
I've never
come
really
down there. When I come down there, I could set you up.
Yeah. Do you guys have a laptop?
I have two desktops, and she has her desktop.
Yeah, they're perfect.
I got three.
That's all you really need.
Yeah, no, I think you guys would just be yourselves.
Yep.
Hey, check this out. Check this out. I got for $50.
Really? How?
Check out that phone. It's an LG. It's an LG Stylo 6.
Oh, cool. It's got the pen, I bet.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it has the little.
I used to have a stylus. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Yeah, man. You could have been on Sopranos.
Yeah, man.
You know that?
Okay.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, I've been offered $100 for this already.
Why are you off topic?
Oh, thank you.
The subject of the Cell Show, yes. Chris, you're off topic.
I'm off topic now.
That's all right. No, I think so too, Shocker. Hey, look at the comments you're getting. You guys, I think you guys would kill it.
Who's getting comments?
You are. You and your girlfriend.
Where am I getting comments?
In the side
look
chat.
on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, pull up the stream on your actual phone while you bullshit with us. You would actually see it.
He is from the East Coast. He is from the East Coast.
I'm from Jersey. Originally from Jersey.
Like Bon Jovi, cool.
Yeah, actually, funny you say that. I have a friend that went to high school with him. Him and Richie
cool. I
Sambora
saw him
back in the day. Yep.
Well, I saw them in concert 6 times in Milwaukee. They're awesome.
How do I find it on here?
Tom,
Tell them how to do it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Tell them how to do it.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
Oh, well, just type in Chosen One in the search on YouTube.
There you go.
And when his channel comes up, you'll see the live stream right there.
Yeah.
No, just CHOSEN space WON, and it should show his channel come up, and then click on his channel, and then it should actually show you the live stream. Now, when you click on it, make sure you turn the volume of the phone down, because we can actually hear it.
Okay.
See, you hear us talking on your phone now. Now, what you'll see is you'll see the side chat talking.
I see the chat. Yeah.
Yep, that's what he's talking about.
Now let's see. Now see if I can type and see if you see me now, because
yes, exactly. It'll show up your name like you were telling us, just like Phillips comes up with his hammer name, Rinsha Hammer.
I just said hey.
Okay, and we're gonna know in a moment here if it's working or not. Did you see it appear?
Yeah.
See, it didn't show up yet, Tom.
I said hey already.
Yep, it didn't pop up though. Let me see if it's on StreamYards. I'm from Detroit.
I'm watching you on a.
Deplorable says.
I'm watching this on a 65-inch TV.
Oh, there you go, folks. Everything's looking good. Not on the chat. Nope. It didn't come up. It didn't come up. My man's blocked. See now, Allie, is that Allie with you? Who's? Oh, okay.
Debbie.
Oh, all right. Well, nothing came up. Nothing came up. You'd have to check
I'll unblock you tomorrow.
Yeah, he'll double check it. That's all.
So now,
I
if
thought
I
you
were
were
to get
Go ahead.
No. Now let me explain. Let me get this understanding. So now let's say tomorrow you're out here, right? All I have to do is go to StreamYard and it'll automatically connect me again?
No,
Or
he
do
would
you
have
have
to
an
send you.
invitation
Tom, once the stream's over, he would send you a new link. You would get a new link to come
back
up.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Yes, send me your
So
email.
it's not automatic.
Chris, do you have my email?
Yeah, it's Tom Reed at whatever or something, right?
Gmail.
Whatever or something.
Hey, that'll work. Yeah, whatever, guys.
Yeah.
Calling up a cell phone provider. I tried to email that Tom guy at Tom Reed, whatever.
Hey,
Didn't get it.
do
Didn't
you have
work.
Tom, do you have a pen and paper in front of you?
Who uses pen and paper?
Do you have a pen and paper?
Me?
No.
You talking
you have a
to
pen
me?
and paper in front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, write it down.
All right, hold on.
Write it down.
It's easy.
I think Tom, there it is. Tom Reed, 1956 at gmail.com. That's easy to remember.
Hey, with all those thousands of books in his place, he's got to have a pen around there somewhere.
Yeah, what is it?
It's LECLAIRE 1974 at hotmail.com.
Oh, okay.
What year did you get that email address?
74.
He got it in 1974, folks, before the internet was invented. Yep. Before
very progressive.
So Tom, you lived in Michigan all your
I moved around. I lived in Georgia, Florida. Yeah.
You could buy a house here for what? Less than what?
Well, under 100,000.
You could buy a house here for under $100,000 here because our taxes are so low here. Less than 100,000.
Nice one for under 150. You get a nice 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom.
The cost of living down here is is a fraction. You can get a 3-bedroom apartment here for $700 a month.
Hey, Chris, why don't you write my email down? It's at, AOL.com.
Can you write his down?
I'm old at AOL.com.
Is there still AOL?
Is
Oh
there,
yeah,
is
doesn't
AOL
everybody
still
doesn't
around?
everybody use AOL? Hold on, my 56 modem's crapping out, guys. Hang on a second. Let me fix it.
Oh no shit, man. Yeah.
I'm connecting, guys. Hang on, give me a minute. Don't you guys all remember that back in the day when we were kids?
Yeah, hell yeah, dial up.
Yep.
I still have an AOL.
Mom, hang up the phone. I'm on dial up. Bring me some
You get it back.
packets. I'm trolling this
how's
guy
what-
named Chosen One.
Tom,
You can get it back.
Tom, how's what's her name doing?
Which
Oh.
was her name?
The real old lady that you interview all the time.
Marguerite.
Coachisms, are you still in
Margarita.
Yeah, she's doing all right.
Do you see her much?
No, I haven't seen her about a year.
You've got mail. Hey, Chris, I think you got mail.
No, this is great. You guys have.
I think I still have a couple modems lying.
I mean, you sure this? You two aren't famous Hollywood actors? Just fucking with me?
Emilio!
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
So what do you like to do for fun, Tom?
Yeah, basically all I do is YouTube. Tell you the truth.
You don't
Yeah.
watch movies. You don't go. You don't play pool. You don't
Yeah, I
have
can't
hobbies?
sit still long in
Much?
that. You know. I don't think I just do photography and lately I've been drilling holes under the ice, looking under there.
Do you fish?
No,
Do you have kids? You have kids, right?
no kids. Thank God, no.
So what do? You drill holes and then
We have three.
stick your GoPro in the water?
Yeah.
We got three big lakes here. We got Taneycomo Lake. We got Bull Shoals Lake, and we have what's the other one? Table Rock Lake. If you love to fish, Branson is the place to be for fishing.
I
like
remember when you were talking about getting more content with the water, Tom.
I like to stick my GoPro underneath it.
Yeah.
See what's down there.
Have you ever watched any cave diving video?
Oh, no way. They're crazy.
I got caught up in that stuff, man. You want to talk about crazy stuff?
Yeah, that one guy that died.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then, well, the guy, you mean the man that went down to go get the guy's body that died?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched that special. And I watched the one about I guess it's Thailand, the soccer. No, not the soccer. Yeah, soccer. It was a sporting team. They went in the cave and then it got flooded and they got stuck in the cave for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. And then the guys
No,
from
me either.
the UK
One guy
showed
died.
up.
One guy died doing
Yeah,
that.
yes, he was a
Navy SEAL-like guy.
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Wire Pritness, TG, it's Tom, yeah, man, and some guy named Chris. Yep.
Yeah, Branson, Missouri. You guys definitely make me want to come down there.
I guarantee you, I can guarantee you, once you come, you're going to want to come back. That's a guarantee.
Really?
Yes, I have really good friends here that they used to live in Florida. They lived in Puerto Rico, and they decided to come back to Branson because there's something about Branson that just keeps bringing you back.
Wow.
Hopefully it ain't the
It really
drugs.
is.
Yeah. I never did illegal
It's-
drugs.
I've just smoked some weed.
I never did it.
It-
Chris, do you drink alcohol?
No, I don't drink anymore. I did a lot of drinking in my 20s. I just it don't interest me anymore.
Good for you.
Not at all. Never had a drug addiction in my life ever.
You know the answer, along with his question, Tom, That's basically my alternative. I got a good drunk on when I was in my early 20s and said I never want to deal with this again.
Yeah.
You feel miserable for days, and that's what I mean with, white liquor, dark liquor, just liquor in general.
Yeah.
A good craft beer,
Yeah.
a Labatt Blue, that's something different. I could
Yeah.
kick back, have a couple beers, but man, someone to hit the bottle every day of their life and not be able to come out of that. I have a very good friend of mine that, I love him to death, and he's
Oh,
basically almost ruined his life,
we
and
have
he's
the
finally got the last chance of help. He's a
Yeah.
union guy, and I'm happy he's finally, hopefully, got it straight this time.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
we have the Titanic. We have the Titanic Museum here with over 1,000 original artifacts. We have the Hollywood Wax Museum here. We have the world's largest Ferris wheel we have here. It was taken from Chicago Navy Pier, and they brought it to Branson.
Thank you, Blue Malibu.
Wow.
Me and
Ripley's,
my dad.
believe it or
Yeah, Ripley's. I've been to Ripley's down in Florida.
Yeah, they got
Oh,
one
me
here.
too.
They got one right down the street here.
Yep. Pretty cool stuff.
That is cool.
What a wild
Yeah,
story, though. The unsinkable, unsinkable. First time out sinks.
Chris,
Lot
are
of
you
flea
guys
markets.
religious at all?
What?
Chris? Are you guys religious at all?
I'm Catholic.
Well, Debbie's Catholic. I'm not really religious. No, I mean I believe in God, but I don't read the Bible or nothing or go to church. No.
Oh, okay.
But Branson is the Bible Belt. Branson is considered the Bible Belt.
Part of it, yeah. Yep.
That's why that. And it's funny thing about that is that the Hershans own half of Branson. The Hershans they own Silver Dollar City and they own half of Branson.
To
They'll
what?
never
To
allow
who?
a casino here.
Who owns it?
The Hershans own Silver Dollar City. The Hershans.
What's a Hershin?
That's the name of the people that own Silver Dollar City. That's their name.
Oh, that's
The
their
Hershins.
last name.
Yes,
Gotcha.
yes. And
Okay.
they own almost all, and they own almost just about almost a lot of, they own almost just about
There's a
everything here in
Ripley's right
Branson.
across
And
from
Johnny
me.
Morris owns a lot too.
And Johnny Morrison owns a lot too, and they'll never put a casino in Branson. It'll never happen, a casino here.
Hmm.
Really?
They will never allow a casino here.
That's one thing I know about
been
Tom.
talked
He doesn't
about.
have a gambling problem, I don't believe.
No, not yet. No.
Don't say yet.
Well,
It doesn't excite
the
me that
reason
much.
I personally think having a casino here would be good for, it would create jobs, and it would be good, but at the same time, Branson is family friendly, they don't want to taint that. They don't want to take away the family friendly of Branson.
But we have bingo.
So
Bingo. Bingo. Yeah, that's where it all starts, in
That's
that
a lot.
bingo hall, folks.
Yeah, do you ever play that?
Exactly.
Yep. You don't get you don't hit bingo. The next thing you know, you're craving slot machines later that night. Yep. If you don't win at Four Corners, man, you're out there on them slot machines, I heard.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Yep, those slot machines lead right to the gutter, folks.
Chris, you got any bad habits?
not really, except I bite my fingernails.
Well, that's a bad habit.
Yeah.
You can put polish on that.
yes.
You can put stuff
Well,
on there.
the
to keep
my
you
other
from
habit-
doing that.
My other habit is I ask way too many questions.
Yes.
Well, you're curious about
And Deb-
things.
Debbie will vouch for that.
Every Catholic church has bingo. I gotta
You see
beg to
that, Tom?
differ. I gotta beg to differ that every single one has bingo.
See that, Tom?
Yeah.
Tom, you see that?
Yeah.
That's Branson right there. Look at that.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna come down there.
Any update on Maddie?
About the same. She's got her own channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let him talk now.
You ever watch her channel, Chris, Maddie's?
Didn't know she had a channel.
Yeah, Maddie and Gerald Owens. Yep.
Are
That's
they
funny.
still? Are they homeless still?
Yeah, pretty much. Yep.
Why haven't they been able to get on their feet?
I think drugs.
Trust me, a
That's
YouTube
shame.
channel,
That's
YouTube
bad.
channel won't get you back on your feet. Trust me. People
There was
think
that one girl. There was that one girl that you interviewed years ago. It was one of your earlier videos. She was standing by your van, and she had long, dark, curly hair. Very.
Kelly.
Oh my God, she was beautiful.
Kelly.
It was
She
a
died
couple.
of endocarditis.
Oh God, when I saw that video, it was just heartbreaking, heart wrenching. She was a beautiful girl, man.
Yeah, it really does. Yep. Well, that's good that you seem like you care for these people out there.
oh yeah.
You
Huh?
sympathize with them, right?
What?
You sympathize with them. You care for them. These girls.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's a tough life, that's for sure. Hey, Ercold, how you doing?
It's sad how people get caught up, you know,
Yeah,
with
that
things.
girl was.
Yeah, yep.
I see the difference in a lot of things, Tom, because I'm a second generation auto worker. My father worked for Ford Motor Company from 1968. He just retired in 2020.
Yeah.
You do that math, people, how many years he's had with the Ford Motor Company.
Wow.
My
So-
father worked for Ale. My father worked for Ale Smith in Milwaukee for 44 years.
There you go. My dad did over 52 with Ford Motor Company.
You ever heard of Ale Smith?
No, never have.
What'd they make?
Yeah, they make car frames.
Oh, okay.
They were big. They were in Milwaukee. They were a big outfit there in Milwaukee.
Gotcha.
Do you know who they made the frames for?
All different cars, and then they became Tower Automotive after
Oh, I've
they
heard of
merged,
Tower.
and then they went out of business.
Okay.
Yeah, it went from Ale Smith to Tower Motor, whatever.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Like
God.
what do you call those gas heaters? They made those things that are in your basement with water heaters. They were known for water heaters.
Oh, cool.
Whew.
Yeah, I love Milwaukee. I spent a lot of time up there. I liked it. And it is
As
nice down around the water.
far as I've made it out of Detroit, I went to Chicago.
Did you like it down there?
I basically just hung around in the city there by the pier area.
Yeah.
And that was back 7 years ago when the pier was under construction.
Oh, okay.
Pretty interesting. I had
nice.
never been there before. I stayed at the embassy.
Yeah, that whole area has gone to hell. Smash and grabs, crime.
Yeah, it's a lot of areas in certain cities have gone to hell. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is becoming like Detroit.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has.
Yeah, I'm downriver
They-
warrior princess. Yes, I am.
He's in downriver.
Milwaukee,
Yep.
Milwaukee has had almost 200 homicides this year. Milwaukee's had already.
And less than 700,000 people.
And less than 700,000 people.
That's terrible.
Wow.
They've had more reckless driving in Milwaukee than they've had in Chicago this whole year.
Wow.
Yeah,
Warriors
that's
from
how bad-
Trenton,
that's how-
too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Phil just gave that one away.
Yeah.
I wonder if Warrior wanted Phil
Tom,
to tell
you know-
everybody that.
Philip's got a good memory.
Oh, Philip, something else. Nice to meet you, Philip. Nice to meet you, Warrior Princess. TG. The Trenton takeover here. That's right. That's right.
Why not?
Isn't
Yeah,
Bob Seger from Michigan?
Yeah.
He is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bob Seger. And,
Still live there.
What's that other guy's name? The crazy hunting guy. He's from Michigan.
Ted Nugent.
Yeah. Not to say
Yeah.
he's crazy, but, just the liberals will tell you he's nuts, I bet.
Oh, they will.
So,
for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
so did Michigan have a lot of so Michigan had a lot of car dealerships, and 30 years ago, everything folded up, right? Everything went caboodle, right? What happened with all that? All
Yeah,
the empty
Philip.
abandoned.
I certainly do, Philip. I work at the Rouge and I frequent the Wyoming lunch.
Let them talk. It's not your show.
Oh, he's okay. He's okay.
Did you see that video I uploaded about Wyoming lunch?
You know what's funny, Tom? When you ended your stream earlier, it actually immediately played right afterwards.
Really?
The one where you were feeding Daisy in the truck and talking
Yeah.
about it for that played immediately. And
It was so
I
weird.
have showed them the video you made when you were on the inside, and I told them all about it. That was all pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. I'm very good friends with the owner, Leo.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Leon. Yep. He loves it. I come in there and I stream, and there's actually some jokes about it because, like I was saying, he would open up at 4:30 in the morning and he had this influx of people.
Yeah.
So, we would all joke around about it because it seemed like they were all coming from Mexican Town.
Yeah.
So, like, me and my buddy would walk in at 4:30. No racial jokes here, guys. This is just joking around. And he would say, "Are there any Mexicans outside?"
Yeah.
It was a joke, but
Yeah.
we don't know where they showed up. All of a sudden on a Friday morning, 4:30 in the morning, they came in 10 deep and they sat around the Horseshoe Bar, and that poor woman, that's the waitress, started shaking.
Really?
Oh yeah, and like she would come over to our table and we would literally tell her, just breathe, relax, take your time. We would actually try and coach her to relax because she was literally losing her mind.
I don't know why that place hasn't been used for a movie.
I don't either. I mean, we joke around about in my
I
live
mean-
streams that I do, Tom, and with the people actually in my live streams, and they're like, "Yeah, that place looks like it's dated in the '60s or the '70s,
Yeah.
or even
And-
the '50s."
No, it's perfect.
Yep. So
Well,
yeah,
I'm glad business has gotten a little better for him.
he's been doing good. I mean, I know what's gone on for him when it came to the pandemic. He was taken care of. He made sure all his paperwork was straight.
Yeah,
Are
they
those-
tear any more of those houses around there?
Not in that general area, but what has happened is Wyoming is totally repaved now from Michigan Ave all the way to Dix. All the way to the
Oh,
Union
cool.
Hall has been repaved.
Oh, that road was terrible.
Well, you know where I mean when I say the Union
Yeah,
Hall down the
yeah.
other end there
Yep.
by the ham place.
Yeah.
Dearborn and everything. Yes, it's beautiful.
They put a link to your channel Warrior Princess wants it.
Oh,
Tom,
sure.
you don't smoke. Tom, you don't smoke, do you?
No.
Did you ever smoke?
No.
Wow, lucky you.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Are
You
cigarettes
smoke?
pretty expensive there now?
He's a smart man. I don't
think-
smoke cigarettes either.
I think they are
Oh,
because people complain about it a lot. You don't smoke, Chris?
Yes, I do.
Trying to quit.
How about your
Trying to
girlfriend?
quit.
It's hard to quit.
Trying to quit. Yep, trying to quit.
I quit for 30 years, moved out here and started again. Now I gotta quit again.
Do you like music, Tom?
Yeah.
Yep, there's
What
my
do you
channel
like?
for you guys.
Yeah, there's Yeah Man's channel. Take a look at his channel later, Chris.
I will.
Yeah, it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You'll see.
Hey, Frederick. Cool.
I have an interesting type of following.
How many subscribers you have now?
2040, 42, 44, somewhere right around in there. Oh, wait a minute. Thanks to you guys tonight, I'm at 2050. Appreciate the subs, guys.
Oh, good.
Yep. See that? I appreciate it.
Can
very
somebody
much.
explain this? Can somebody explain this whole YouTube thing to me? I don't understand. Here's what I don't understand. Now, I see a lot of these people. They do a lot of their unboxing stuff.
Yep.
They'll buy a movie, unbox it, or stuff like that. There was a guy that did a video. He unboxed an AK4 TV. How are they getting this shit for free? I don't understand.
Because they're
I mean,
all
I-
okay. They're already established YouTubers. Okay, and like even though
Okay.
Tom has his channel like it is, Tom's not in the same realm as these other types of YouTubers that are
Because
the
there's
ones.
there's this guy that's in California. He's been doing unboxing movies for years and years, and I think the studios are actually giving him these movies to unbox on YouTube. The studios are giving him these movies or something, because I don't
Thank you
understand
guys. Appreciate it.
Well,
It's-
they give,
Go ahead, Tom.
he's pitching it for them, right? They're
Yeah.
not giving him that stuff because he says their product sucks. He's advertising.
Yeah, he's being paid by giving that free item. Like I said to Tom, there's a flashlight that's going around. Actually, it's a charging pack for your cell phone. It's going around. It's like $100, and I've seen a bunch of YouTubers that have gotten them for free, but they do that in stream advertisement. If you guys understand what that means.
Yeah.
But it's all about getting on that list to have them send it to you.
You could do something like that, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could also start.
Is it?
Quitting
Can you now?
smoking.
What's this thing about now? Now, does YouTube actually pay you money, or is it even worth the hassle and time?
Yeah, well, both are true.
Yeah.
So you can't make a living on YouTube, though, can you?
We have 2 million subscribers.
Okay. Have you ever heard about? You ever heard to check out this channel? You ever heard of the channel called The Bell Life?
The Bell Life, no.
No.
Don't.
Well, check out The Bell Life. Sometimes you'll blow your mind.
It's
Some of
horrible.
they have this channel, and they were kicked off of YouTube because what they were doing harm. They were harming themselves, doing all these things, like hitting themselves and beating themselves up with sticks and you name it. They were blocked on. They were taken off YouTube. So now they have their new channel. It's Ask the Bell Life. Ask the Bell Life. People ask these questions to them, and some of the questions they ask them are so obscene. I don't know if it's real or fake, but check out The Bell Life sometime.
Where are they hosting it now? What platform?
It's on YouTube. Bell Life.
Oh, it's on
So
YouTube.
they got kicked off. So they got kicked off of YouTube because they were doing all this beating each other up and all these different things. So they created a website now that you have to pay $10 a month to watch them do their stuff, because they can't. The stuff they were doing, it was violating YouTube.
Gotcha.
So they had to create a website. So you have to pay now like $6 a month to actually watch their stuff now, because they were
That's
kicked off
interesting.
YouTube.
Oh, gotcha.
See, now, guys, when it comes to Tom and myself, we grew these channels naturally. Tom started his channel, posted videos, and some of his videos brought him subscribers, correct?
Yeah.
And I did the
I like
same
your
thing.
Star Wars posters.
Oh, thank
I like
you.
your Star Wars posters.
I appreciate that. I grew my channel and have a video that went crazy during the pandemic, which brought me my watch time, which brought me some. Oh, I see it. I see it. A New Hope. That's the new one. Yeah. It brought me watch time, and it brought me the subscribers. But actually, Tom brought me the subscribers right at the end. He doesn't want to take it, when I give him all the accolades for it. But
That's the whole collection.
that's cool. Yeah. All 9 movies.
Wow.
Yep. But
A lot of it's mostly luck.
yeah, it was luck, because my Trans Am video got picked up on the algorithm. It went crazy. It's almost 200,000 views.
Good for you.
I don't know. It might even be over 200,000. I haven't checked it lately. That's something crazy.
What is it? Your Trans Am, or you saw one driving down the road, or what?
No, it's my buddy from Flat Rock. He owned the car since he was 25 years old, and now he's in his early 50s. And we brought the car back from Pennsylvania out by State College, and it's been torn apart and he's restoring it
Oh, okay.
right in his garage. Yeah, we're at 199K.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, and I have my Jersey Mike's video that's at 44K.
Well, you probably aren't going to come down here in the winter.
That's
winter
corporate.
time, are you?
That's used by corporate.
No, I might come down there in the winter because it's not really winter, you know, like I'm used to.
Ooh.
How many miles is it from Detroit, Branson?
You know what?
Hold
I
on,
can tell you that in a heartbeat.
I'll ask Siri.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, he can find
Siri.
out for
No,
you.
go ahead. Ask Siri. I am exactly 23 views from 200,000 views, Tom.
Wow,
Yeah, on my main video.
that's a good one.
Yeah, and I got lucky.
How many miles from Detroit, Michigan to Branson, Missouri?
2 years ago, I walked into Jersey Mike's and I was ordering like 4 subs, so I just made a video, and that was 44,000 views later.
Wow.
Yep.
How many miles from Michigan to Branson, Missouri?
And you know what? One of my
Tom.
subscribers, Tom, actually helped make that video famous because
Thank you.
3.5 minutes in, it blows.
There it is.
Yep, that's not that far.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
How long hours is it?
I think it's about
About
9
8 or 9.
hours.
I was about to say, you got to go to the other
Yeah.
side of Chicago, past Chicago, it looked like.
Yeah, I'll be happy to.
Yep.
Have you ever been to Missouri? Ever?
Yeah. But
Have
I
you ever
was
been to
always
St.
in-
Louis?
Yeah, a lot of times. Yep.
Oh, okay. So you've been to Missouri then, or just not Branson part? Okay.
Right. Yep.
There it is.
Okay,
11 hours, 40 minutes, 784 miles, says Blue Malibu.
That's the same distance to Florida for me.
Cool.
I'm gonna come down there, Chris.
How about here's my phone number. Write it down.
No, don't give it to
No,
him.
don't put it on here.
Yeah, don't be saying it.
I'll email you.
Yeah, just email Tom.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Cloud Dancer. Yes, Cloud Dancer, my town.
How's that aquarium? Nice?
It's beautiful. I've never been inside, but the outside of the building is phenomenal. Oh my God! You should let me get a picture of it. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It'll blow your mind.
Now, wasn't that a wonderful drive across to Ohio, Deplorable? All that flat land for 4 hours straight till you got to Pennsylvania. That's the one wild part about driving across. Even if you're coming from the south and they bring you up through Maryland into Pennsylvania, right across into Ohio. Yep.
That's cool.
It's at 70, across 70.
Yeah, I remember Glenn Rye, the Eagles. He's from Royal Oak.
Ah, the Eagles.
Yeah, he's from Royal Oak, Michigan.
Who's that?
Glenn Fry.
Ah.
Oh, it's that nice air cooled, huh?
Here.
The outside of the aquarium is worth the drive alone.
Chris, you ever get any tornadoes down there?
That's
Nice.
on the main. That's on the main Highway 76.
Oh, okay. No kidding.
We had,
air cooled.
yeah, we had a tornado here back in 2015. It took out almost
2012.
2012. It took out most of the strip, the Highway 76 strip.
Oh, okay.
But there hasn't been one since then. No.
Oh, good. That's
Just
good.
remember, Philip, the dude hated the Eagles, man.
I never
Tom-
liked the
But I
Eagles.
Tom, have you ever seen the movie The Big Lebowski?
Parts of it. I
Yes,
never
I
watched it from beginning to end. No.
Oh my
And what's
goodness.
the other new one they built with that building?
That's a bit of my humor I use on my channel, Tom.
That's all right.
We got Wonderworks here too as well.
What's that?
Wonderworks.
Wonderworks, it's a place where kids go and families go and they have all different stuff. It looks like the building's falling. The building looks like it's falling over.
Oh, they used to
probably
have one of
knows-
those in Orlando. Yeah.
He probably, yeah, it's
Right.
yeah.
The
Wonder.
whole-
He probably knows what it is.
Hotel California, folks. That's
A lot
right.
of great restaurants here, Tom. If you like food,
Oh,
lots of
barbecue, Tom. Barbecue.
oh, big time here, big time barbecue here.
Yep. Yep.
That'd be fun. No, I like to do it.
Have anyone of you ever seen the Summer Wells case, missing from Tennessee, 5-year-old, 6-year-old missing? I don't know about that.
No, me either. No.
When did that happen? Cloud Dancer would be the question. Is this something recent? Or is this something that happened a while ago? Like you hear every once in a while they talk about the Ramsey murders, that little girl, but
Yeah.
the mother has been since deceased, and I don't know about the father, what his situation even is, but
I think he's living up near Grand Rapids.
okay.
Yeah, that whole thing was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was. I just recently watched like a documentary about it, and they talked about one of the police officers not checking a room because the door was closed. And because he didn't check that room, they would have found her body a lot sooner.
Where's
Really? I
Daisy?
thought she was in
Yeah.
the basement.
Yeah, and that with the Ramsey murder, the little girl, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of weird, yeah, very interesting.
I watched that on Hulu the other night about the John Benet Ramsey case on Hulu.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was on Hulu, but I had
Yeah,
seen
it was on
some,
Hulu. It was on Hulu.
me personally, I saw some snippet on YouTube where they were talking. A YouTuber was talking
But
about the
but
case being a
but
cold
Hulu
case.
it's on Hulu. It's on Hulu right now. You can watch it on Hulu right now about the
Okay,
case.
okay,
If do
that's
you have
like
Hulu?
that. No, I don't have Hulu,
Oh, okay, but
but
it's on there.
I have other streaming networks. That's
Yeah.
like I watched talking about those cave divers and stuff, Tom. That soccer team getting caught in that cave. I watched a documentary on YouTube, and then I just actually last night I watched a documentary about the exact same thing, but it had a different point of view about those cave divers, about those kids getting caught in that cave.
The
It was
view that I took away from it, I don't even remember what I watched, was that it was a complete incompetence by the troop leader that took him there. It was carelessness and recklessness by whoever.
Yes. Well, they went there. He was 25 years old. There was 13 young boys, and when they went in there, a flash flood hit.
Yeah, but he shouldn't have been going in there during that time of year.
The wildest part about that, though, was this soccer team they were known for going into that cave to write their names on the wall after they won something. They
Oh, really?
yes, yes. So the people knew that they were going to do this, and then it just became a flash flood, and they couldn't get out of that third to fourth chamber.
Oh.
Yeah, they were caught past the third chamber of that caving system is what happened.
I remember reading on how the procedure for them to get out of there, they had to wasn't just paddling a few yards.
No, it was not. It was not. And there was a lot to the understanding of how they decided to get those children out. And then being in that foreign country, it was put in this documentary that anybody getting involved, if 1, 2, or 3, or even more of those children didn't make it out, you're not in the United States anymore. So it's very harsh the way they would come down on somebody.
Oh, really?
Yes, and what they talked about was, these cave divers came from the UK, and they were, way better than the Navy SEALs that were there from Thailand. It is Thailand, right? I'm going to make sure I don't say it like I did earlier when I had Thailand and the other one. But
How do you like that? How do you like that?
what does it say? Mean people suck. Yeah.
Didn't Elon Musk call one of the head rescuers a pedophile or something? There was a lawsuit.
What it had to do with that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He did. He was
Well-
going to they were going to sue him.
That's why you bought me.
For defamation.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Tom, because, when you watch the video, one of those gentlemen, he doesn't have any children. He's not married. And most of those guys I thought were actually single and didn't have any children. You know,
Yeah.
the documentary I watched, it was on Disney Plus. Actually, it was on through that app system, and it was very interesting on what was talked about because the one UK diver actually brought in his buddy that was also a diver, but he was an anesthesiologist,
Oh,
and it was the UK divers that made the decision to sedate them to get them out.
no kidding.
Yes.
I didn't know they were sedated.
Yes, it was kept a secret is what happened.
Interesting.
And the divers itself from the UK, the two gentlemen, were the ones that actually figured out how they were going to do it. Because in the beginning of the whole debacle, they found, I believe it was 2 or 3 people that got cut off, grown adults, in this one chamber. And they basically didn't speak English. The divers spoke English, and the divers, let's say I meet you up north and you need to pass through a cavern and it's 45 seconds, you need to be underwater.
Yeah.
They basically said that these adults were panicking being underwater for 45 seconds. So how are you going to teach a 12, 13-year-old
Right.
boy
That makes sense.
how to scuba dive
Right.
and then pass through these caverns underwater?
Yeah. No, right. Yep.
So they were put on full face masks with positive pressure because they had to make sure they had the right kind of face mask for these boys. They were given the first shot that they were given was to shut down their saliva glands to dry up their mouths so they couldn't choke to death on their own spit. The second injection is what put them under. And then after they were under, the divers actually put the mask on them, got their air going, and then took off swimming with them.
See, that makes sense.
And the divers were saying
Is it Tom Reed at gmail.com?
Tom Reed 1956 at gmail.com.
The divers were saying, Tom, it was the weirdest thing to do because it was like euthanasia because you just didn't know what was going to happen. And not only were you sedating these boys and putting the mask on them with the air tank, you were tying their hands behind their back. So if they were to come through during the process of being transferred, they couldn't grab the mask, freak out.
See, I never knew any of this.
Oh, yeah. What I've learned in these past 2 documentaries I watched are just amazing.
That's interesting.
Yes. And then, once the 2 main divers from the UK took their buddy through to the kids and they saw him there, the guy actually felt compelled because he said, I either do this or they die. Knowing that if they died while they were doing it, that the government of Thailand could come after them and throw these men in jail for the rest of their lives.
Wow.
Yes, and it's all right there in the documentary. It's just wild.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I've wondered up until tonight
Yeah.
how you get a bunch of kids in the dark, scared.
Yep. Well, they had flashlights, so they were kind of caught in the dark, but they were out of the water. And then they were only there for 3, 4, 5 days at the point of being found. But even though they were found, they still couldn't be removed for almost 2 weeks. So they were actually diving in food, water, stuff to help them, medication, whatever they needed.
Yeah.
Was being brought in by the divers.
Yep.
Food, everything.
Wow.
Yep. It was wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
kicking back, having a cold one or whatever, it'd be something interesting to watch.
No, I'll watch it for sure now.
Yeah, if you on YouTube, it's almost a 2-hour documentary. And then there's an additional documentary that I found on Disney Plus, which is about it, but it's a different perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just floored. I started following a channel called Dive Talk. It's called. It's these 2 guys, Woody and some other guy, I don't remember his name, but they watch these crazy dive videos of people getting caught up in messed up situations.
Yeah.
And
that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there's even a couple videos where people are stuck in a position and they should have died, but they claim out of nowhere something grabs them and takes them out of the situation they're in. And it was two men that got caught inside of a cave in the ocean, out of air just about, and they both made it out of the cave. And they both believed they were helped by someone. But no
Wow.
one was there. So it's kind of like one of those,
You don't use Facebook, Tom, do you ever?
do you believe or don't
No,
you?
I have one, but I don't use it.
Oh, okay.
Ask them where they find it.
I'm gonna watch that. Thank you for telling me about it.
Oh yeah, I hope I didn't ruin it. Tell them
No,
too much like a
no,
movie or anything.
I can't believe that I never saw this somewhere.
Well, it just
What's the name of
honestly, it only happened 3 years
What's the name
ago.
of it? What's the name of the documentary? Debbie's asking about it.
Just look up boys trapped in cave. I mean, Thailand, boys
Boys
trapped.
trapped in cave or something. Boys.
Yeah,
trapped
I
in
mean,
cave
it
or
will come up
Here, let me
so
look.
quick, guys. Let me, help you. Let me see.
I'll do it.
Okay.
In Thailand.
Sorry,
I
is it Tom Reed 56 at Gmail?
Tom Reed,
1956.
1956.
Okay.
At
Tom
gmail.com. Yep.
Okay.
Is the Thai boys soccer team?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, cool. Sounds good.
And I'll tell you, you could do a reaction video, Tom. That's what people have done with these videos where you sit there and you talk about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And I would do that with you, where we watch the video live on YouTube and,
Yeah.
and you pause and you talk about it and stuff like that.
You want me to send you some information on Branson?
Yeah. Send it to me, Chris.
Oh, thank you,
Okay.
Frederick. I appreciate that. He says, you got that story 100%. 1% accuracy. Yeah, man. Good memory. Good memory.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
What do you think if I took Debbie from Flint and reenacted it?
Debbie from
Sure.
Florida today. What are we talking about? Something's over my head, guys.
Would you watch?
Sure. You could take me.
Look up Thailand soccer team. I guess it was Thailand,
Yeah,
right? I get the two confused, Thailand and the other country.
They have an updated timeline on the Insider.
Okay.
Business Insider today.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch it.
Have you seen the new James Bond?
No.
They're
you?
trying to make him a woman.
Come on.
No, they are.
Really?
Yeah, they want the new Bond to be a woman.
Oh wow. Chris, did you hear anything about that?
Hell no. Yeah. Just like they did with Ghostbusters, all women. Come on, seriously?
I'm serious. I ain't lying to you.
Well, it would be different, though. It would be different. I mean, but then again, it probably would be pretty cool, though, actually.
Jane Bond.
Hey, you never know.
It's easily. I think so too. Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Mia wouldn't like it. No, I don't care. I don't watch them. I have a hard time sitting through a whole movie.
Are there any good parts of Detroit at all? Or is it
No.
all bad?
All bad.
Oh, that's a great question.
So there's no good parts of it at all.
No.
I know one good
Oh, I've
part,
never
Tom.
been there.
It's on Wyoming Ave.
Yeah,
I
good
do have a
place to
question
eat.
to ask
That's
you.
right.
I do have a question to ask you because you said you were a private investigator. I wanted to ask you, what do you think about that woman that accidentally in Minnesota, that Kim Potter, that she mistakenly grabbed her taser for her gun and shot that kid?
Yeah, I only caught a little bit of that. I don't follow that stuff that much. And they got her on video with her hand on her gun for a long time before it was discharged.
A lot of cops stand there and pose with their hands on their guns. It's like an intimidation factor, in my opinion.
Yeah, what I say about all these cases, every single one that I've read, if they'd have done what the cops asked them to do, they'd still be alive.
Bingo. Bing, 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 bing. He sets the alarm off. That's the answer.
Yeah, I
And
mean, you
things
can turn
always
this
happen in
into
the
whatever
heat
you
of the
want
moment. Always
later
seems to
on
happen.
in
I don't think she
hindsight.
intended to do that. I don't
No.
think she.
No, hell, she's going to prison for
I don't think that
25
was her
years.
intentions. But when things
No, I mean, I'm not, believe me, man, I'm all for fairness, but I'm not going to allow myself to, for the sake of, staying culturally relevant, to call it different than I saw
Yeah.
it. Everybody would have put their
But
hands behind their back and been handcuffed like most people do. We wouldn't be talking about this.
Right.
That's right.
Well, that Derek Chauvin got what he deserved. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, you think so?
Oh hell yeah! After putting his knee on that guy for that many minutes, are you kidding me?
After he was dead.
Yeah, I tell you, the older I get, the less I watch this bullshit.
That's a job I would never want. That job, you could never give me that job.
Yeah, well, J-Bo's talking about the difference in the stun gun and the real gun. Yeah, there was some
That's
controversy
a
about
job
that.
you could never give me.
Yeah. Really, you think about it, you're a cop out there and, they're not doing anything you ask them to. Are you going to blow those 30 seconds on a stun gun? I mean, there's people that walk through those things all the time, kill 10 people. I mean, I wasn't there. Once you get to put it in slow motion and you get everybody saving each other's ass and you get a bunch of lawyers involved and the media's all over it, you can throw a lot of things right out the window. They would burn that goddamn place down if she wasn't convicted.
Yeah. Oh, we know that's right. Yeah, you're right. It would have happened. Guaranteed.
I don't know enough to say either way. If I knew, I would tell you. But this is the way the world is now.
Yeah.
I'm all for, really, if you said Black Lives Matter, I'll send them $100 because I think that they do. But then you get to Native Americans. No one gives two shits about.
Here's my take. Here's how I feel like black people feel like they can get away with anything and nothing, and I see this a lot. Not all, I'm not saying not all, but a lot of them feel like they can just get away with anything.
No, they want to put themselves in a position where you believe they're going to get away with anything.
Kyle Rittenhouse, that kid had no business being there that night with a semi-auto assault rifle that his mom got him. He has no business being there that night.
With respect to Tom, I will argue that.
I mean, I don't know
about Kyle Rittenhouse and where he belonged and what his mother did. I have a very listen. I watched every day of that trial. It was in black and white from the get-go that boy protected himself at 17.
Really?
And you must understand the situation.
Why even go from Illinois to Wisconsin? Seriously.
Everybody's allowed an opinion.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Wasn't he getting hit with a skateboard or something?
He was told in the beginning earlier in that night that guy flat out told him, "I'm going to kill you." It's on video. He was then chased around by that man, the guy that came out to be the pedophile. When he shot him, he was within 3 to 5 feet as that person was lunging to him on top of him. And then when he went to go down the street, Tom, to go to the cops, that's when Gage, the guy who blew his arm off, approached him with a handgun. And that was before he was hit over the head with the skateboard. And the man that hit him with the skateboard grabbed his gun and literally tried to pull it off of him.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's all in the videos. But when you listen to that prosecutor, he took those videos and he tried to twist it for everybody to see in a different light, which cannot be seen.
Did you hear what happened? Did you hear what happened? You hear what happened in Waukesha, Wisconsin, at that Christmas parade? That guy drove his car through that whole.
Yeah, that guy drove his car through the whole parade almost.
Unbelievable.
And the liberals wanted you to know nothing about it.
No, his bail was only $1,000.
Yes, it was only $1,000.
Yes, and that man should have never gotten off.
Yeah.
He tried to run his girlfriend over. That's where the system is screwy.
Well, he was released on $1,000 bail, and he was unstable when he was released.
Exactly.
And he went from being released to trying to running down those people.
and and the biggest problem we have in this country is mental illness, and everybody has an excuse. Oh, if it's like the guy, the parade guy. Oh, this guy had mental, he had mental, blah blah blah. We couldn't get help for him. It's always that they always bring up this mental problem what people have. I have disabilities. I was born with disabilities. You know what I mean? But
See,
mental illness is a big problem in this country. It's a major problem, and people don't know how to address it.
the side chat says the white supremacist who supports MLB is Kyle. See, Kyle says he supports Black Lives Matter movement, and he never said he was down there a part of any militia or anything. That's what the president of the United States said. He was down there protecting businesses, the CarMax, and that's the misunderstanding.
The president was talking about it.
The president was
Do
talking
you
out of the
think
side
mental
of his
illness
ass.
is a problem in this country?
Well, the man
Tom,
that
do you think mental
basically-
illness is a problem?
Yeah.
Very much so. I agree. That's right, Mia. He certainly will be.
You think too many people?
Just forget it.
Do you think people use it as an excuse nowadays?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
I know I have.
I just know there's quite a few people in this country that don't understand guns. And if they were to take a hunter safety course or a handgun course, their eyes would be opened a lot more to the people out there that don't understand gun safety. I've been to
Yeah.
a friend of mine's house where the guy says, "Hey, look at this shotgun," and he hands it to me closed. And the first thing I started doing was racking shells out of this man's gun. And the first thing why did you do that? Now I got to put them all back. And this was his shotgun, Tom, that was set up for a home invasion. So he's got, bean bag, bullet. He's got rubber bullets. And then at the end, he's got the real bullet. Because if you didn't run far enough with the first 4 shots, you're getting the 5th one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the point of it was, when he handed me the shotgun, he never opened the chamber. And my, I
Me and
grew up
Debbie,
treat every gun as if it is
I was
loaded.
just wanting,
Everything's closed right now.
me and Debbie wanted to say goodnight to you all.
All right. Good having you.
That's right about the media.
We'll keep in touch.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Bye, Debbie.
Bye.
Nice to meet you, bud.
My brother-in-law was killed with screwing around with guns that they thought were unloaded.
Yeah, see, that's terrible. Even young children here in Detroit getting shot and stuff, Tom.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up in that type of household, never had to have a gun safe, but you knew right from wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if I ever
What do
go
you
on
think of this Alec Baldwin bullshit?
I have a famous friend of mine. His name's, they call him Tobacco Rowe, Jeff T. Rowe. He did a video, basically got 35,000 views, showing how Alec Baldwin killed that man with that handgun.
The girl?
Yeah, killed that girl with the handgun. Yep.
Intentionally or accidentally?
I would say accidentally, but he's trying to just say it didn't even happen. He's trying to say the gun just went off. And these people with the revolvers have gone out and made these videos showing how that revolver just don't go off. How you have to pull that hammer back, or you have to engage the trigger to a certain point and have
But
so
what
much
was
pressure.
the motive for that?
Honestly, I
He
think,
liked her.
yeah, but okay, what I understand was that handgun was being used by the prop people in some kind of targeting and shooting practice before the gun made it back to the set,
Oh,
and that woman got shot.
gotcha.
So there was foul play before the gun was even brought back onto set. It's like me saying, "Hey, I got my Glock 9 here. Let's go over to the shooting range and we shoot." And then we go back to the set with the same Glock 9 and I go, "Yeah, we're all good, Tom. I put the blanks back in it." Well, what they claim is there was a fragment, obviously, in that gun, And when one of
No,
the,
it was a full bullet.
it was a full bullet. It wasn't a fragment? Okay. Well, then that's basically it. They never rechecked the gun to make
But
sure it
I've
was
read other
blank.
theories, and I haven't followed that well either, that they think it was a setup. Some fucker that didn't like him
Good
went
possibility.
went and put real bullets.
Are you
He's a hard guy to like.
are you the type of person that's going to pick up a handgun and just start pulling the trigger, pointing it
No,
at people?
no.
Because I'm not either.
But this is a guy also that's led a charmed life, that probably went to private schools.
How
This
much?
isn't a guy that was raised on a cattle ranch in Wyoming. I'm not defending him
Well,
at all.
here that would be the question of how much gun safety do you think he's ever had?
None, but he's like
Exactly.
ignorant.
Exactly. And that's why he's ignorant, because he's never had gun safety.
But he didn't, I don't think he thought in a million years that it had a live bullet in it. It was a prop gun.
Probably not.
That's a big difference between if
Well,
you
it's
were
somebody
negligent.
big time got over on him and made him look bad.
Yeah, I hope that's not true.
Yep, I think that's what it is. Warrior.
I'll tell you one thing, though. He'll be hearing about this shit up until the day he dies.
I guess he's never going to be prosecuted. I mean, are they letting him walk?
I don't know if that's determined yet. But it ruins your life.
Oh, it certainly does. I mean, I would never want to be on the other end of a gun and cause someone to lose their life.
And it wasn't like, it was some, not that it would have mattered, but this is just an innocent, pretty mother that was married, that was doing well.
Yep.
I mean, you couldn't have shot a worse person.
Yeah, she was famous. Her father was some kind of a person that, in the movie theater, in the movie business, that had to do with this kind of thing.
But on the other hand, there's no shortage of videos of him being a big loudmouth.
Oh, dick,
asshole.
just being a dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, I mean, his lawyers have a big problem with him ever getting in front of a jury.
Yeah. Brandon Lee, same scenario. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then there's always that question: is some kind of a setup,
But here's the thing: this guy's got a great life. I think he's worth $20 million or something.
Yep.
Why in God's name would he do that for any reason other than it was an accident?
I could agree with that. I really think it just comes down to gun
I mean,
safety.
his life went from a golden spoon to fucked.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, I mean, it could create him to be very hated because of it.
He's already hated.
Well, I agree with that. I agree with that.
I just don't get him coming on and talking about it, man. He needs to shut his ass up.
Oh, well, he made the one statement where he doesn't feel guilty about it. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, I know.
I guess when you got that
Even
kind
if
of money,
you didn't, yeah.
you're not normal like us.
No.
We have a different way of thinking because we're not multimillionaires.
Yeah.
I think that's, well, not to bring him up, but I think that's why a lot of people like the other president, because he was more of a common thinker like we are, and could relate to us more. I think he related to the American people more. Being just
I think both sides, they relate to whoever it is that's going to get them elected.
Oh, absolutely. But
either you can pander to unemployment, transgenders, and free tit jobs.
Oh, absolutely.
Or blue collar workers. Take your pick.
Just me growing up in Jersey, in the 80s and everything, and 90s, and seeing what was done with the city of Manhattan and what he did along with Giuliani and everything, it makes a big difference. I was kind of caught back in shock when I moved here to Detroit in 2007, and the school systems were such a horrible situation, and the whole Kwame Kilpatrick thing was unfolding.
Yeah.
And I said to a friend of mine that lived in Virginia, I says, "Hey, I've been up here for about a year now. Have you ever heard of this Kwame Kilpatrick guy?" He says, "No, I never heard of him." I go, "Well, he's the mayor of Detroit." No kidding. A day or two later, my buddy calls me up. He goes, "You ain't going to believe this. I just heard that name, Kwame Kilpatrick, on Fox News."
Yeah, but you know the deal behind that, don't you?
Oh, yeah. He was writing checks.
No, but I mean not getting caught. I'm talking about Trump pardoning him.
Oh, I know all about that, yes.
Yeah, he hates Barbara McQuaid's guts.
Okay.
Who's a University of Michigan law professor that he canned as a U.S. district attorney.
Okay.
That was fucked up what he did.
Well, a lot of people I work with would look at me, oh, Trumper, he's a Trumper, he's a Trumper, hate Trump, hate Trump, hate Trump. And then I could walk into work and look at him and go, hey, you guys love that Kwame guy, though, right? He just set him free.
No, right?
And you should have seen the looks I got from people. They didn't believe it at first.
No, but that was to stick it up Barbara McQuaid's ass.
Okay. Okay. That's wild.
Yeah, all that effort. I mean, here's the other part of it, though, too. From what I gleaned out of reading through that thing,
Okay.
I think he got more time than a white guy would have.
Hey, I mean, I honestly don't know. He made himself look bad. And people even talk about other former mayors. The one that was in Beverly Hills Cop. He's
Yeah.
he's been since deceased.
Yeah,
they-
Gil.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gil something.
Gilchrist.
Yeah, they made it out like he was another Kwame and taking money and lining his pockets from the city.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
I mean, look at the Clintons and the Kennedys, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
They never spent a fucking day in jail anywhere.
No. And that's
So when so maybe Trump was privy to,
he knew what was going on.
there's the old joke amongst federal agents. When it's somebody you like, you turn the microphones off. When it's somebody you want to get rid of, you turn them on.
That could make a lot of sense.
I mean, J. Edgar Hoover was a closet dresser and a gay and all this shit, but he made sure before people found out about it, he had about 100 hours of video of each of them doing their bullshit.
Well, they talk about people in upper government and people with this money, these I guess 2%ers, 1%ers, whatever you call. I've heard people talk about how they get together and have their big orgy parties and they run their lifestyles the way they think they can because they got all this money, and that's why this pedophilia stuff falls in with some of these people, and they think their money can just keep them out of trouble.
Did you follow the Vince Foster death that much?
No, I don't even know who Vince Foster was.
Yeah, he was part of the Clinton administration, an attorney.
I
That whole thing stinks too.
The whole Clinton thing where people are disappearing and dying, I think, is pretty wild in itself.
But look at the Kennedys. Same shit.
Pretty much.
Drowned in their girlfriends and secretaries and.
Yes. I don't know much about that from like the 60s and 70s, so.
Yeah,
I understand about the son dying and
you just
him.
don't know what to believe.
Well, right. That's another way of looking at it. A lot of things are misconstrued, and it's what they want you to believe.
I mean, I never would have thought like Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, or George Bush would have done any bullshit like this.
Well, it blows me away when they would talk about Trump being able to release paperwork about things that happened in the government 30 years ago, 40 years ago.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild that the government really knows what happened years ago.
Yeah.
Well, how come as a whole, the country doesn't know? Right. Why isn't it just put out there as the truth of what really happened and not all these cover-ups?
Yeah.
Like I'm 48. So, I've listened to Jesse the Body Ventura talk about how Vietnam started or the Korean War, something about Tatanka or Tonkin something happened to do with one of those wars where it was started on a lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. And that blows me away. But then when
he seems like a nut job to me.
He seems like a nut job, but they want to keep him pretty damn quiet. And that's what makes him interesting. If that makes any sense.
Where do you even listen to him anymore?
You can't, because they don't want him out there talking because he's telling a lot of truth. Remember, he had his conspiracy theory show for a little while, and then they shut that down.
Yeah. Shut it down, or it didn't do very well.
Well, I think he was too obvious with what the truth was,
Oh, okay.
and then they don't want him talking no more. Yeah, Gulf of Tonkin. That's right. Vietnam, Lime of the other war lies until today. That's right, and that's what he talked about, Jesse Ventura, about the Gulf of Tonkin, and they claimed that they got shot at or something, and then that's what started the Vietnam War. Yep, it's crazy. Tupac silence too. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
I believe that.
What about Prince? Do you guys think Prince was silenced too?
No,
Speaking
I
about
think Biggie was.
Who?
Biggie.
Really? See, I
Yeah.
was in Jersey when that all happened. I kind of agree with you. I agree with a lot of the Suge Knight stuff because Suge Knight turned out to be a really bad dude
Yeah.
when he ran that guy over.
Yeah.
If you remember that,
Yeah.
and he thought he was going to get away with it, and he wound up in prison.
Right.
You know, just like OJ, where they claim, eventually karma will get you. What did OJ get? Busted in that hotel room, charged with kidnapping and all that stuff, dealing with his memorabilia. So,
Right.
you know,
The OJ, what I took away from that is, I mean, I think karma did get him. I do think he killed
yes.
her.
Oh, I think so too.
But I think the cops got caught lying and staged evidence, and that's the way the system's supposed to work. But I think that Heisman Trophy and all that bullshit,
Yeah.
I think they're out drunk, fucked up.
Oh,
They see these
absolutely.
guys selling his shit, and it's like, go over there and get it
Well,
back.
here's the catch, Tom. When OJ held his hands up and they told him, if the gloves don't fit, you must acquit.
That was a huge fuck up.
Well, here's the catch. The gloves were never going to fit because the gloves were part of what's the word I'm looking for? What is it? They collect all evidence. They were part of evidence. Well, when he went to put those gloves on, he had rubber gloves on. So he's trying to put his hands inside those gloves with rubber gloves on. And the rubber gloves were stopping him from fitting into those gloves, which gave the illusion that the gloves didn't fit right, which gave the jurors the illusion that he couldn't have worn the gloves, so he couldn't have killed her.
Yeah, but that was part of it. But they caught that Van Adder and that Mark
absolutely
lying. And
yes.
I mean, when you look at reasonable doubt, even
he was
without the
painted
gloves,
as a racist police officer, also.
right?
So,
but he denied using the N-word.
Yes, and he also probably screwed up evidence.
So when you got them raising their right hand, you know they're lying. I mean, what do you need? That's it. Reasonable doubt.
Pac was killed by Orlando Anderson. His uncle finally confessed. Well, what I understand is he was killed, in my opinion, and what I've understood from watching documentaries and stuff, he was killed by a police officer.
Really?
Yeah, an off-duty police officer. And they were in the car was actually kept in someone's garage or something that they drove, is what I understand. I mean, this is years ago.
Yeah, you're right about that with jurors, J-Bo, because look at Casey Anthony. All that time they spent, and when they interviewed the jurors later, by the second day, most of them are cop haters. Let it go in one ear and out the other, and already made their decision. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, Tom, your test is working great.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'm about ready to hit the head too.
I feel you. I got to get up around.
Yeah,
9.
thanks. I'm glad this worked. So I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to get on, I think, 9 o'clock or whatever I said.
Okay.
If you get a chance, stop by.
Yeah, I see you have it pre-scheduled and everything. Yeah, you got any questions about any of that? Let me know.
I sure will. Thank you.
I can, and I got other YouTubers
Philip.
If I can't answer a question, they certainly can.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
And trust me, a lot of my YouTube buddies, they know who you are because of me.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
All right, you guys. Well, good night. It was a great test. Thanks a lot.
Later, dudes.
All right. See you, Philip. Bye, you guys.
All right, good night, Tom.
Good night.